Welcome back to Allen's Beer and Gaming. Tonight, I'm joined by my good buddy Jeremy Vinson and BlakeTv. Well, we kind of put up with Blake, but that's besides the point. Nah, Blake's a good fella. So we're doing a little bit of football talk tonight. And I tell you what, first 2 weeks of college football have just they've been trash basically. I mean, we really haven't had any really good games. I mean, everybody was looking at the Clemson and Texas A&M game, and Clemson they didn't have any real problems. I mean, it was 24-10.
That's the exact same thing everybody in Tennessee says. We ain't had no good game shit. Ain't it great?
I mean, Tennessee, they're not going to have any good games, at least for them this year.
We could have some good games. You don't know, bro. They might. Hell, they may give Chattanooga more money. You know what I'm saying? It might. It might. It's possible.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but, that's like my buddy telling me, Carolina's going to take and beat Bama. And I'm like, yeah, there's no way. He's like, oh, there's always a way. I'm like, dude, just chill it.
Just chill it, brother. I don't even know who your friend is. Just chill it. If you're watching this right now, just chill it. You ain't going to beat Alabama. There's only one team that can beat Alabama, and that's Arkansas.
You had a dream about it, right? You had a dream?
Oh, dear Jesus.
I had a drink about it.
I see Clemson just marching through their schedule right now. I don't really see anybody that can.
I don't either. The ACC's really. I mean, they don't have anybody there. It's just, it's like, man. I don't know if y'all seen, but California actually beat Washington, and Washington was ranked.
Really?
Wow. Washington's supposed to be real good this year.
Yes, sir.
But California pulled off the win 2019. That's something else.
Hey, it's okay. But in bigger and better news, Arkansas beat Portland State, folks. Yes. We beat Portland State. Alabama don't want none.
Maryland, y'all see the score of Maryland-Syracuse over the weekend?
Sir. What was it, 49-20?
63-20. I mean,
3-20.
Yeah, and
it was bad. It was bad. They got a good coach, though.
Yeah, Mike Locksley. He was actually Bama's offensive coordinator last year.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, I don't think anybody's seen, that kind of offensive output for the first two games. They scored like 160 points in the first two games of the season or something like that. It's crazy. The last year they struggled.
Do they still have the crazy, ugly helmets that's got all the?
Yeah, the state flag looking thing with the M and the turtle or whatever. Yeah,
I couldn't figure that out.
9 out of 10 Antonio Browns wouldn't wear that helmet. Just want to let everybody know.
But as far as Maryland, I couldn't believe that score. I was like, they were beating them like 40-something to 12 or something. I hit the half, and I was like, are you serious? This is not real.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the game, but I saw the score. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
The LSU-Texas game was supposed to be a good game, and it was LSU there for like the first three quarters. Texas really, they finally started putting some points on the board, but it was just too little too late at that point.
Yeah.
I got the best game of the week, in my opinion, was Army and Michigan. Army hung with Michigan only because we ran a perfect offense.
See, this goes back to the whole Jim Harbaugh. I mean, you shouldn't be having struggle wins against teams like Army if you're in the top 10. It just shouldn't happen like that.
No, sir. Well, it should, but it's all because of the offense, brother. If you think about it, Army's highest ranked guy. They got like two 3-star guys, right?
Yeah.
They took it to Michigan, not because they could, just because they run the perfect offense. If you go against Goliath, what do? You waste time, keep your defense fresh. You fucking milk the clock. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine if Notre Dame did that? They could get better than that. Can you imagine if Alabama did that? As big as all them 5-star guys is, we just run the clock every play. It'd be boring. What you sipping on, bud?
How's that taste?
I'm trying to get some chill vibes after Arkansas upset me, so.
Oh, my goodness.
And you definitely can smell the cucumber. That's kind of weird.
Does it taste pretty decent, though?
It's good, but it's got like a sour. It's very interesting, actually.
Hey, Jeremy, what tastes better, brother, that beer or Arkansas defeat?
Well, you got Jeremy thinking there for a second.
I love this dude, man. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, I like the beer way better than the defeat. But
There you go. That's the right answer, sir.
yeah, no, as far as Texas and LSU, I did not get to watch that game. I wanted to watch it, but I had things going on. I couldn't watch it, but it looked like it was a Big 12 showdown. no defense, no.
But yeah, it was like I said, it was mostly Texas there after the second half because the first half it was all LSU. I mean, they were playing good defense. Their offense. I'm gonna tell you what, LSU's the one team in the West that actually scares me this season because last year there was no any kind of offense for LSU, and this year Burrows is he's lighting it up. Roddy, cheers, buddy. Hope you're doing good tonight, man.
What's up, Ronnie?
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
Right. I heard Ronnie that became a Gator fan. Ain't that true?
Anytime
who
that
isn't a
LSU
Gator fan? They're tasty.
Yeah. Anytime LSU gets good, it scares me because I don't like LSU to be good.
No, y'all always say can give them troubles like at the weirdest times. Y'all take and give them troubles. Like y'all can be like 1-9, play them, and they're the second win on y'all schedule.
I guess because we're 1-9 a lot though. That's the whole.
Well, I mean that happened in the '90s.
Hey, homie, why we gotta be 1-9? Can we?
That happened in the '90s. It was like 45. It was like 45 to like 40 was the final score. It was a wild game. Like it was just crazy. I remember being like, "What in the heck?" But
Yeah.
I think LSU at that point in time was like 6-3 or whatever. LSU wasn't very good. No, they weren't as they are now, but they were still considered, one of the, I guess better teams in the West.
Hey, Jay, you remember them days? That's back when you used to be in Alabama, brother. That was the good days.
I don't remember that.
Really, I do. I do.
It's been so long ago. I don't remember that.
I know, right?
So you guys really think that? Well, how did Texas A&M do? I'm sorry, Texas A&M do. I didn't get to watch that game either. I heard they didn't do anything until they scored a garbage time touchdown at the end.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Texas A&M runs a pro-style offense, kind of like what Bielema did, except he gets the players that Bielema didn't. You know what I mean? Everything's just drop back, Tom Brady run. It's not none of that damn wildcat option RPO shit.
I don't know. I thought they.
Well,
you're talking about Texas A&M. You're talking about A&M, not Clemson. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Oh, now Clemson. That's why Clemson's awesome. If Alabama did RPOs more often, they'd be killing.
We did RPOs 70% of the time last season.
Okay, and
we got to be very predictable.
And who scored the second most points on you? Oh, that's right, Arkansas. Wow. We lost. Y'all kicked our ass. You put 65 on us, but hey, we put 31 on you.
I guess that's kind of like Carolina and Clemson last year because Carolina put like 30 points against Clemson's like 55 or 60.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you see how many points we hung on you?" And all Clemson fans were like, "You still lost."
Yeah. Clemson and South Carolina is a big rivalry going way back.
Hey, Alan,
Tweety, you're talking about the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins lost 59-10 in the NFL.
I didn't know they almost quit though.
Oh yeah, there was a report that after the game that a lot of the players took and called their agents and said, "Get me traded, get me out of here." They're tanking and they're not even trying to take and hide it. No matter what they're telling the Dolphins, we haven't heard about any trade demands from any of our players. We're not trying to. You lost 59-10. I don't care. Y'all got talent. It's all NFL. You're still an NFL team. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand that. I mean, I couldn't believe it. That was a shock. That game, as far as the score, I understand that it got blown out.
I think for me it was a surprise how well Lamar Jackson was, how accurately he was throwing it all game because he was putting it right on the money. Like compared to last year where he'd overthrow or lead too far and stuff like that. So it was the Dolphins, but still.
Right. speaking of Lamar Jackson, did you know that Petrino came back to the state? He was at the Touchdown Club, Little Rock Touchdown Club, and apologized, and everybody's wanting him back.
dude, wasn't that awesome? I mean, seriously, that was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, seriously, maybe
He was offensive coordinator. I mean,
dude,
Yeah, you want his offensive coordinator, not head. He's never really had sustained success as a head coach.
exactly, brother. Exactly. Listen to me. Could you imagine for Arkansas, we had Chad Morris as our coach, who got all the damn recruits, built them up. We had fucking Petrino as our offensive coordinator, called all the plays. Then he got old Chief, who used to be for Tennessee.
he can do halfway good. He's not.
That's what I'm saying, man. We one day, after about 20 years after Saban dies, we might actually be kind of close to y'all. You know, it could happen. It could happen. It could happen. It
Did you
could
see his camera went out of focus? It's like the spirit of Alabama came to attack.
I can't believe the bullshit that this boy's saying.
Oh man!
No, y'all beat us before. I mean, I remember a time in the '90s after Philip Fulmer.
Yeah.
Fucker. After Philip Fulmer took and ratted on Bama about Albert Means, the same player Tennessee tried paying, and Bama took and got 4 years of bowl ban, 3-year TV ban. Like, we had our scholarships cut in half. It was awful. I had to take and search through the newspapers to find box scores. You couldn't find none of the games on the TV for 3 years. It was awful. I hated that.
Oh well.
Hey, listen, I'm a younger fan. I didn't really start watching football till maybe like 98, 99. Wasn't didn't Saban coach the Miami Dolphins before he coached them?
LSU also.
Yeah, he coached LSU, and before that he coached
won a national title at
Michigan State.
Right? Okay.
And he
Won the
he played at Kent State.
Yeah.
That's where he's originally.
Played at Kent State, coached at Kent State, Youngstown State, and he head coach at
Michigan State,
and LSU, and then the Dolphins. I think his LSU team was like one of the first 2-loss national championship teams.
Wow.
They took and beat was it Ohio State that year or something like that?
Yeah.
Hey, well, he's always won wherever he went. You know.
I tell you what, he's one hell of a coach. The last time we beat him was 2006. Ain't that when we had Mustang, bro?
I think so.
I think so too. I think that's one of the last time we beat y'all. That was 12 years ago. One day we're going to beat y'all again.
I think that was the first or second year that he was coaching Bama, because the first year they took and lost to University of Louisiana at Lafayette, which was
wow.
Everybody was like, fire him. He's good for nothing. I'm like, he's working with Mike Shula's recruits. I mean, so
do you think Chad Morris can take us to that level?
Yeah, if given the time. That's the thing. They've got to give him the time. If they take and do the same 3-4 years and then he's out, like like most programs do, then you're not going to get anywhere. But Chad Morris, he's had success as an offensive coordinator and as a recruiter. For the longest time, he was one of Clemson's biggest recruiters.
Mm-hmm.
So who is y'all's biggest recruiter? Saban?
Pretty much right now, because we've had so much turnover. And he actually has taken and he said he noticed he's having to make a change so that way they can keep some of the coordinators and get some continuity for recruit and for just overall
right
of the program itself. So that's one of the things he's doing. Like, it is, even in his press conferences, he's been like a little bit more loose. He's not quite all media stuff like that, but he's been more loose and everything like that. So
hey, that's cool, brother. That's cool, man. Hey, we're still going to beat y'all's ass. It's okay. We're going to beat y'all this year.
You think Kirby Smart's ever going to get Georgia over the?
He will. I think he will. I think they're another year away. I think next year, unless things take and fall into place like they needed to, I think next year they'll wind up with the SEC. It depends on me, because Bama's got a whole lot of. It's gonna be a fight between them two until Saban either retires or something. So,
well, he's the first one that's actually done really good. He's the first one that's been one of the Saban's proteges has kind of done something as a coach. As far as I know, I can't think of anybody that's done what he's done.
Hey guys, I want to ask y'all something. Saturday at 11 o'clock, I think on the SEC network, number 3 Georgia takes on Arkansas State. Does anybody think Arkansas State has a chance?
No.
Oh, guys, come on, guys.
Right, you're starting to sound like a homer over there. Just saying.
I think Georgia beats them by 30 points. Yeah, something like that. What about the?
What about Chattanooga and Tennessee?
Exactly. That is a man.
That's the real game I want to talk about.
Are they really going to lose to Chattanooga? Can they?
I say they are. Chattanooga.
No, I don't think they can lose.
Chattanooga right now, according to Vegas, is a 3-point favorite.
Damn.
If he loses to Chattanooga, I don't see him making the season. I don't see him making. Jeremy Pruitt's in trouble if he loses that game.
Dude, Jeremy Pruitt's in trouble anyway. The guy's not a head coach. God bless him. He's a great
defensive coordinator. Maybe like Chad Morris is.
Exactly.
Well, he might be. I think more along the lines of maybe Muschamp, but he's only been there for a year. I mean, they have to.
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't have any talent whenever he got there, like at all.
Kind of like us.
That's what I don't understand about Chad Morris. He's supposed to be an offensive guru. Why ain't he calling the plays? That's all I'm saying.
What Saban's a defensive guru, and he doesn't call the plays.
Yeah,
I know that, but y'all are winners. We're rebuilding like year.
Yeah, but you also got to take and get your players into the program. You know, you got to get them. You've got your coordinator in place. He's running the system that you put in place as the head coach.
Right.
He's not running somebody else's system. He's running the system that you took and laid out. And he's added to for his wrinkles and stuff like that.
Hey,
you got to take a look at it that way.
That makes sense.
So you're saying, by the way you're talking, you're saying Chattanooga's going to win?
Probably. Probably. And I hate to say, I've always looked at it this way. Like Tennessee is one of the stalwarts of the SEC in the East. And whenever they're doing good, the East does good. And when the East does good, the SEC as a whole does good because then there's more parity and more balance throughout the conference. And there's been so much of a down year for the last 6-7 years across, outside of Alabama, basically, that it's been like, man, as much as people say, oh, Bama's the best team in the nation, we haven't really played anybody until we get to the playoffs.
Right. So you really you never know. No. Well, that one year you started out with Florida State right off the bat, and they were pretty good. And that was the first year in a while I remember starting the year off like, well, we're going to find out if Alabama's good this year or not. Right off the bat.
Like 2009, wasn't it? Somewhere in that, maybe.
No.
What year was it, bro?
I think.
My wife is talking about her Gamecocks over here. She's trying to be a little bit cocky, but those feathers are gonna get pulled. So
go, Miss Allen.
They're gonna get roasted.
I said, go, Miss.
What's that new quarterback? I mean,
Ryan Holinsky. He's one of the top quarterbacks in the nation, is my understanding. He's like top 10 of the pro style.
Yeah, they say he was.
Would you like to join, dear?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, join and tell us what you think.
I want everybody knows the best team.
Well, they already know Alabama. So I mean,
Gamecocks all the way. Go, Miss Allen Beer and Gaming.
Miss Allen.
So who's the best team?
Blake said, "Go, Mrs. Allen Beer and Gaming."
Alabama. You are all right.
Hey, my wife asked my daughter whose best team is, and she said Alabama.
Oh.
Okay, let's ask Kirsten who the best team is.
That's just wrong, man.
Kirsten is 14, and you've brainwashed her. So, I mean,
hey, sweetheart, hey, y'all just say Arkansas. It's gonna be okay.
Who's Arkansas play this week?
We play
Colorado State.
We're going to get whooped, brother.
Yeah, Colorado State. I think they're going to pass on us pretty heavily because they've got that new quarterback the quarterback's back that had to miss last year, and he's really good. He had like 500 yards, I think, on Colorado passing or something.
Well, see, that's also like the Pac-12 and the Mountain West. So, I mean, they don't know how to play defense over in that conference either. But
Hey, neither do we. Neither. You're in the SEC. We don't know how to play shit either, brother. Vanderbilt will give us a run for all money.
Oh, man.
Jay,
Oh, my wife just said the reason why she don't get a live stream with me is because she said my friends would like her more, which is probably true, but still, you know, it's probably true, but you know.
No, it's not true, Alan. Come on in, dear. No, it's not true, Alan. Come on.
We like you both. We like you both.
Oh, we love you both. This stuff.
Y'all think I'm a smart ass? Meet her. Oh shit.
Hey, come on with it. Hell, my bandana's too tight. The blood is restricted to my brain. It's gonna be okay.
As looking through the schedule this week, there's not really a whole lot of good games going to be on on the college level this week either. I mean, you got Florida at Kentucky, and Kentucky's got a down year.
Didn't their starting quarterback get hurt?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Somebody said their starting quarterback. That's why they barely did they win last week. I don't remember.
I didn't see.
I don't remember.
I think their starting quarterback got hurt, and they were like, "Uh-oh, they're in trouble. Kentucky's not going to be good now."
They
beat Eastern Michigan.
They beat Eastern Michigan, and then the first week they beat Toledo. Let me see.
There's going to be some good games on the schedule this week. I think.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he took and sustained a left knee injury, so he'll be out for the rest of the season. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There. That's why I was thinking, whoa, maybe we can sneak up on Kentucky then.
Hey,
maybe we'll be gelling by the time that we meet up with Kentucky. Nah, you're right. They'll have a new star quarterback. He'll be like Johnny Manziel on steroids. He'll just like.
The Arkansas Razorbacks are like the Dallas Cowboys. They're the accident waiting to happen. We can run the table. Right. Just wait. It's coming. It's coming. Right. We're not like Alabama where they have like 500 people who can. Dude, their second string.
They have
5 stars. He can go anywhere else in the world he wants to and kick a damn ball. He's like, oh, you know what? I think I'll hang out here with some winners.
They have 5-star water boys, what I heard.
Yeah, pretty much. Their quarterback Sawyer Smith this week, Kentucky, is going to be. Golly, he committed to Alabama to play baseball, then committed to UCF to play football, and then he signed with Troy. Graduated from Troy in 3 years, and then transferred to back up the quarterback there that got hurt. So he'll be a starter.
From what I heard, he didn't. I think when he went in, he didn't do very good, and they were like, "Uh-oh."
See, that's sad to see because Kentucky's never really had any success.
What about us?
Yes,
it's sad about us. Anything happens?
My wife took and dyed my beard.
Hey, y'all want to hear my upset of the week? Here's my my upset of the week. I'm not lying to you. I'm looking at it right now. I've seen them all. I think Indiana may beat Ohio State, and I'm going to tell you why.
What?
I'm just telling you, man.
Oh, wow. You might be right.
Sleeping on them. I think Ohio State's sleeping on them, bro. I'm telling you.
I think everybody would take and sleep on Indiana, normally by 40 points.
I'm telling you, man. Indiana's known for a bunch of white boys who play basketball. They're not a football team. I think. I'm telling you. I just got a gut feeling.
You could be right. They're Indiana's no joke on
Indiana is no joke. No joke.
They've been getting better. They've been getting better. I hadn't thought about that. I actually haven't even noticed that game.
I
look at Ohio State.
All right. So how close you think it'll be if they pull out the win?
Oh shit! If it was by a point, I'd be happy. But if I was going to guess, I'd say by a point. I'll go 30. I'll go 28-27. Indiana. That's my spoiler of the week.
It's out there. You do realize that Ohio State scored over 50 points the first 2 games of the season so far, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. Just making sure you know that before you make your pick.
Yes, sir.
On your upset pick on that.
Well, hey, we're not betting my hair or your beard, so it's okay, buddy. Everything.
Damn right. Damn right.
Now, if we was betting money, I'd be like, fuck it, Ohio State all the way. But no, I think Indiana's going to win. I don't know.
I think Stanford's going to wind up. You figure
That's going to be a good one, too.
Stanford's going to wind up losing to UCF because KJ Costello is supposed to be out another week, if I'm not mistaken. Their starting quarterback there at Stanford got knocked out last game before last.
I got a question. What would be a bigger upset? Indiana beating number 6 Ohio State or Chattanooga beating Tennessee?
Indiana beating Ohio State hands down.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, Iowa State. Iowa State's been pretty good for the past couple of years.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were actually ranked to start the season. It was a surprise loss that they had at the beginning of the year, Iowa State. So I'd be interested to see if Iowa State can beat Iowa and possibly get ranked again.
Hey, that would be cool, bro. That would be cool. It'd be nice. By the way, it'd be nice to see Arkansas beat Colorado State, too. I just want to throw that out there. Go ahead, Jay.
No, what I was going to say is, did you see how bad Florida State's been too? They struggle. They barely won at home to ULM. I mean, like,
I've seen that.
Hey, Alan, we lost to ULM, so I can laugh about that. Go ahead, bud.
Turtle Man, cheers.
They got to play. Who they play? They're playing. Let's see. I was just looking at that. I was thinking, oh no, Florida State may not win another game. At Virginia, number 25 Virginia. I don't see them even getting close to winning that game at all.
Oh no, Virginia's got a damn good team.
Virginia got it damn good. I'm with y'all.
Hey, Turtle Man.
Turtle Man, what's up, big dog? You like college football? Come on. Can you say Arkansas Razorbacks? If you can, you can have a spot right here beside me.
Everybody can say it, but it's just how often they want to puke once they say it.
That'll be enough. I will come up there. I know where you are.
Okay, what about Kansas State travels to Mississippi State? I'm picking Kansas State.
I am too.
You are too?
Go Kansas State.
Yeah, I'm picking Kansas State too because Mississippi State's not the same this year. They had too much talent taken leave off that team offensively and defensively after last season.
They kind of struggled last week from what I could tell. And to me, it looked like Kansas State was doing good this year, so I don't know. That's going to be one to watch.
Y'all see Kansas finally got they took and won the first games they've won in like 3 years.
Oh, because
they got Les Miles. Yep.
That's right. They did get Les Miles.
Granted, they still gonna have a bad year, but they finally took and actually got a win.
Hey, Alan, I bet they could beat Arkansas.
Who? Kansas?
Kansas.
I don't know about all that. I mean,
shit.
Yeah, I bet right now.
I bet right now they could, but we're terrible. We're not terrible.
But we're terrible.
But we're terrible. You know what I mean?
Clemson's playing Syracuse this week. That's going to be. I don't think
Syracuse and what now? Who's
Clemson,
that?
Yeah, Clemson played Syracuse.
Oh, yeah. Syracuse got blown out by Maryland.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be one. I think it'll want to be one of those trap games for Clemson. They've always got a trap game once a season. That might be it for them this year.
What about the Irish? Turtle Man is an Irish fan.
Oh, nice.
I don't think Notre Dame plays anybody that good. They play New Mexico, so I mean they don't have. They're going to win that one.
Yeah, they're going to win that one, no doubt.
Now, don't they play Georgia again this year?
I think
Notre Dame played Georgia. I'm almost certain I remember them talking about that was going to be a big game. Yes, that's next week. That'll be a good game. 7 p.m. on CBS. Georgia's playing Notre Dame. So,
and Ron J said this West Virginia Mountaineers are in for a long season. I have to agree with him on that one.
Yeah, I can't believe Missouri as bad as they did. And then I thought, okay, West Virginia. I was hoping West Virginia would just kill them again. But it didn't happen. I watched. I said, "Man, West Virginia, come on!"
They lost their quarterback. They lost 2 wide receivers. I think they lost a running back. West Virginia lost a good stuff. It's going. it's going to probably take next season before
I didn't
homeboy.
realize they lost all those players. I didn't know that.
It's
Now
Will
Dana
Fuller is
Holgorsen,
backing up. He's the backup for our third string behind Cam Newton. So
now Dana Holgorsen, he left and went to where did he go? Gosh, Houston, didn't he?
oh really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Holy, why would you
Is
take
that
a
right, Rajay? Didn't Dana Holgorsen? Because I think they were playing Oklahoma, and they were making a deal about Dana Holgorsen was the coach at Houston. I think. Yeah, I'm right. Rajay told me. Now, who's the new West Virginia coach, though?
It's
That's
Neil Brown.
okay, Neil Brown. I haven't been keeping up with West Virginia much.
Let's see.
Have nothing against
Okay.
them.
Neil Brown spent 4 seasons at Troy and was 35-16 at Troy. So okay, so he's he's one of those. I remember that now because they were trying to take the year before they were trying to compare him to the Arizona State job and stuff like that, and he wound up staying at Troy. So I mean, if he can take and do something there at West Virginia, he can put himself anywhere he wants to.
Yeah, Georgia is definitely going to be tough for you, Turtle Man. Notre Dame, I don't know. I don't really care for Georgia, so it really wouldn't bother me if Notre Dame beat Georgia. But I'm not an SEC because nobody cares when we lose. So
That was the best I've heard all night. Cheers.
I'm just saying it wouldn't hurt my feelings if Notre Dame beat. I have no.
I'm not going to taking
Hey,
if they
I'm
beat
just
Georgia.
Hey, cool. Go
Who do
ahead.
you think? Honestly, who do you think? I know it's not time to predict this game, but who would you give especially Georgia playing at home? I'm
Georgia.
going to go with Georgia, but
Between the hedges, but I think it's going to wind up being a close game. Of course, I haven't watched Notre Dame this season, but that quarterback they got, I mean, you can't ever take and count him out.
yeah, they're looking.
I
mean, they've been looking good from what I could tell. They're 2-0, and let's see.
Well, Rajay, what kind of system does West Virginia run there under Neil Brown? Before it was kind of just run and gun. It was like an updated version of Spurrier.
I don't know what they run there.
I don't either. But he said they've got bad.
No runs. That sounds like us. That sounds like Arkansas Razorbacks. You got the same coach. Cheers, Rajay, for a long football season. There, Turtle Man says, what'd he say? Honestly, Michigan, Stanford.
For a long football season.
Honestly, Michigan and Stanford, I'm not stressing what is, but Georgia, I need whiskey and cigarette on the game. So,
Wow.
West Virginia went to a more spread offense, Rajay says. So they're doing a more spread. That's what's bad because I think that's what's hurting us. We were set up for that run game, and now we're doing trying to do the hurry up, and we just don't have the players to do it. All our players were slow and big. Because every time we had a game, they would say, they've got the biggest offensive line in the country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you don't have the offensive
here with Baylor every night,
if you ain't got the offensive lineman that can take and move for that spread offense for the traps and the different pulls and stuff like that, especially as far as their run game, because I'm assuming y'all probably have a one-back set for y'all's run game. That and a lot of shotgun sweeps and stuff like that.
Man, we tried to do the stupid Wildcat.
And the only reason we tried doing the Wildcat is because it worked with Memphis against them. It's not like
they tried to do all this in 1 week time, and none of the plays worked. It always went for negative yardage. I was like, "What are y'all?"
Alan,
I remember back in the day, y'all had Felix Jones, and y'all had
that was a real deal.
Y'all did do the wild hog or whatever they wanted to call it.
Yeah, wild hog,
and had a lot of success with it. But y'all don't have none of them no more. So,
well, Gus Malzahn's the one that brought it to it.
Now, I'd like to know why in the hell on FanDuel Y'all's running back costs $9,000 for the fucking game. If I want to play him in a lineup, is he that good? Y'all's running back that good?
He is, but they don't. He only had like 17 carries.
Right.
They didn't even. He's the best player on the field.
No, he's not.
Keem Boyd, he's number 5. He's a really fast.
Traylon Burks is the best player on the field.
Well, I'm talking about right now. I mean, he's a freshman. He'll get better.
Oh, okay.
Terry McFadden's freshman year, it took till about the end of his freshman year before he really knew what was going on. Then he started getting really good, and then I said, this guy's going to be unreal. So you got to give him a chance. That freshman year, we got too many freshmen. We got what is it? 53% of our team is freshmen.
53% of our team is freshmen. Yes, sir.
So it's going to be it's going to be a year or two before we even do good at all.
Hey, bud. Hey, well, we're going to, man. One day we'll get half as good as Alabama. Ain't that right, bud?
Exactly.
What is the chat saying here? Let's see. Where was we at?
Let's see. Rod J said their current QB transferred in from Oklahoma. Must have been an off recruiting year. Vanessa Kitty says hi. Hello.
Hello.
Rod J again. Turtle, I don't know why. Rod J. Hey, Vanessa. Let's see. Vanessa Kitty, howdy. Turtle Man saying hi to Vanessa. Let's see. Rod J. They play NC State this weekend. He's going to be drinking it.
That sounds like my game plan for this year.
Jay, shame on you. Cheers, brother.
And Vanessa, it's football chat. We're doing some college and some pro talk tonight, and whatever else comes up as far as our wherever our chat takes us, because
we're just having fun, man.
Yeah, we're just goofing off, having fun, giving our redneck predictions, basically. There's not really a whole lot more, good games. Like I said, Oklahoma versus UCLA. That's going to be a slaughter, though. Jeez.
This week is basically what because there's always something happening each week that you don't expect. This is going to be one of those weeks. Is Tennessee actually going to lose another game?
Yes.
Can it really happen? I mean,
that's like you.
I don't think it'll happen. I think they're going to beat Chattanooga.
That's
no.
You shut him up somehow.
That's like UNC. UNC's won 2 games in a row. They was 2-9 last season. They beat Carolina, and upset all their fans around here. Everybody's like, they need to get rid of Jake Bentley. Lost us the game. I'm like, no, your head coach lost you the game, dumbasses.
Yeah.
Y'all's coach sucks. Chump needs to go.
Well, this is how it's going to go, folks. We're going to have a really exciting college football season. This guy's team is going to kick ass and take names. Our team, we're going to try really hard, and we may get 4 or 5 wins. And
you want to try not to have your name taken?
The sad thing is this, Alan. If we do, that's a victory. We won 2 games last year.
Yeah, but look, see, their ceiling is way up there. Our ceiling is way down here. So if we just,
I like that ceiling. Can I touch it?
Good season going.
My hogs can't. Can I touch it?
We got that 2-foot ceiling, They got that 13-foot vaulted ceiling.
Yeah. That damn 13-foot high board.
So if they don't reach that, Alabama fans are mad. We lose 1 game. Oh, what's wrong with Saban? He's losing it.
My thing is, if our fans get upset if we have a down year, I don't understand why. We've had so much sustained success, and we lost a good bit on our offensive line. We took and lost most of our defensive line. We lost linebackers and cornerbacks. I mean, we've got mostly new starters. I mean, a lot of them were backups I'm talking, Blake. You can hold on for a second.
I think he had a cramp in his hand. So.
Must be. But it's so if we have a down, our two inside linebackers are both true freshmen. So if we have a down year, I'm not going to be upset. It'll be a disappointment because it's not the usual excellence. But at the same point in time, we've got a bunch of juniors and freshmen and sophomores and stuff like that. They're all 5 stars waiting for their turn.
Yeah, that's why you got really good backups. So I mean,
I just want to ask one question. I'll shut up. What is a down year? Like 3 losses? We're
No.
about-
I don't know. We haven't had one of those for a while now. That's the reason why I said if we have one, I'm not worried about it because we're due for one at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Rajay says LSU looking
Yeah.
pretty stout. I agree.
Yes.
Burrow's a really good addition to their team, and they've got that new offensive coordinator. That's just opening it up, and they if they're that good on offense and as good as they usually are on defense, which
Hell yeah.
Texas may just be that good, and they,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. Can't watch games all on the road, so don't know who is who. Fuck USC. I agree. Arkansas LSU the bar talk. He heard will be good.
Well, not this year, probably.
Hey,
Always usually a good game, but hey, you never know though. We've had where LSU was just world class beater.
I want
We couldn't even be the team, and then we'd come in there and beat them. So
I want to propose to Toast Turtle Man. Fuck USC, brother. You're right. Cheers to you, brother.
cheers to all the USC hate. I think there's something we can all agree upon.
Yes, sir.
Rod J. Clemson is still the team to beat, but the issue is if you've watched their early games, their defense is very young, and for some reason, Trevor Lawrence is forcing the ball and is making mistakes that he should have made last season instead of this season as a sophomore. So,
well, Trevor Lawrence may quite possibly be one of the greatest quarterbacks in college. I thought Manziel was. I've seen some good quarterbacks. Manziel cut people.
He's got a chance to be if he keeps winning.
Right.
You got to put him in there.
I think that kid has that here, unlike Manziel. He can run too, folks. He's as big as Peyton Manning. He can run. Not real fast because he's a big, tall, white.
You do know that.
Actually, he runs like a 4.6 40, so he's a lot quicker than what Trevor was.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of the total package there as far as. But when Bryant, Bryant's pretty good. But when Trevor's in there, when they put him in there, it was like, yeah.
It's kind of like watching Tua. I watched Tua for like he played the second half of every game. The year that he took and got to the championship game, and I'm watching. And first half of the game, Jalen's running all up and down the field, and they're trying to throw it 400 yards, and I'm like, run the fucking ball and all that shit. But he'd get into the second half of the fourth quarter, and he's making throws as a true freshman, and I'm like, what? Why is he not our quarterback? He is so accurate. Mm-hmm. And finally, when they put him in, I was like,
that's how we talk about Nick Starkel. He just got
kind of way we was at, yeah.
So yeah,
they waited till the game was pretty much out of hand before they put Starkel in. And
I want to ask you two something. If you had to pick a quarterback, past or present, to start a team around, the best quarterback that you would want to have, who would it be, guys?
It's got to be Brady now. I would say Joe Montana, but
there's no way it's Brady. Brady played in Michigan. I'm not talking about pros. I'm talking about a college kid, somebody who just had it. I would say Deshaun Watson. I'll be honest with you, maybe Vince Young. Vince Young was a bad man.
I'll tell you right now, it'd either be for me. It's a tie between Tua and AJ McCarron. Because AJ McCarron had that it factor. He had that. He was kind of like Jay Barker. Whenever Jay Barker quarterbacked Bama in the '90s, he found ways to win, and I could build a team around either one of Tua or McCarron.
I hate to say it, I didn't like him in college, but probably one of the better ones that I've ever seen that could just come in and dominate. Cam Newton, man, that sucker just run over people. I mean, he could pass all over everybody and just run over them. It didn't matter. But.
Hey, bro, I didn't even think about Cam. The one I was
college, yeah, because college, man, he just run you over or throw it.
But if we're talking about building college teams here, I can build some hellacious defenses that Cam couldn't do shit against.
Well, yeah, wait a minute now. We're going to build offense.
On the same token, Cam Newton was like a running freaking linebacker. So I mean.
He is a really freaking linebacker.
I'm gonna have Cam Newton, Bo Jackson in the backfield.
And
McFadden at the same time.
Okay, I got two. I got two changes. You're close, and both of those are great. My number one.
Walker.
No, My number one guy would be probably running back Barry Sanders.
Oh
Barry,
yeah. Do you know what
Barry,
he said? The reason he was so good at eluding everybody in the backfield and was
he didn't want to get tackled. I'm a little dude. He didn't want to get tackled. I'm a little
he,
dude. I don't want to get tackled.
he actually said he attributed it to playing flag football all the way up
Wow.
when he was young. He said he never wanted to ever get touched. That was his whole motive, and that's how he played the game. He played to never get touched. And if you play that way,
I'll tell you what.
you can do pretty good if you don't get touched.
Hey, that's right. That's how you're a winner. Number two, I'd either take Michael Vick as my quarterback, or I'd take either Jerry Rice or Randy Moss as my receiver. Because if you have either one of those wide receivers, it don't matter who's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Moss was a killer, man. Jerry Rice was a killer. Jerry Rice, till the age of 42, can run up a 6-mile mountain. This hill he had built. Dude was killer, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie Ward was a good quarterback, Rod J. He was
Yeah.
Oh, right, Jeff, you're right. Charlie Ward was badass.
Yeah. I forgot about him.
Yeah, at Oklahoma State in the 80s with Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas. I mean, that's just.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Thurman Thomas. Damn, I'm sorry, Rod J.
See, I remember watching Thurman Thomas with the Bills, and just I was like, damn. You know, if they ever took and won a Super Bowl, you couldn't be nothing but happy for the fella. They couldn't ever seem to pull that shit together.
Yeah. Who do you think?
So let me ask y'all something. Who's the better athlete, Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders?
I'm gonna take and go with.
Ooh,
I'm gonna take and go with Bo Jackson.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because Bo played baseball, football, and if he wanted to, he could have been a starter on any basketball team.
Alan, have you ever seen?
And he could run track and field. I mean, there wasn't many sports that boy couldn't do.
Alan, have you ever seen that dude strike out? It's on YouTube. Check it out. He takes this bat. I couldn't make a bat
over the knee.
And he broke it over his head, just like, damn, damn, for real? That's the dude in the bar you want to buy a beer for in case shit goes down.
Right. You want him on your team, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rod J. One of the best matchups in college. Wide receiver versus DB. Hurricanes had Urban, and Seminoles had Dion.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn,
my brother. That. Oh my God. Oh my God, dog. That was in the damn late 80s.
Yeah,
dude.
Well, that was about mid 80s.
Yeah, mid 80s, late 80s.
Yeah, mid to late 80s. Yeah, that is a hell of a matchup, probably.
Yeah. That's yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you could get any better than that matchup. That's a pretty good matchup.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to sit there and think. Kind of caught me off guard on that one. As far as the best wide receiver in college.
When did Charles Woodson come around for Michigan, Jay? I know you know this. It was like late 2000s or mid 2000s, right?
Yeah, man, I'm bad on years.
No, it's cool. But you remember him, right? Woodson?
Yeah.
He got cornerback, right? He went up against, maybe it was Randy Moss. No, wait a minute. It wasn't Moss. Moss went to Marshall. Shit, who was it? Rod J, help me out on this, brother. Charles Woodson went against somebody. It was some big pivotal matchup. That may have been the last one I remember.
Charles Woodson.
Yeah, Charles Woodson.
Yeah, he was there. He was there at Michigan, so it had to have been.
There was some big receiver who went against him. I cannot for the life. Sorry, guys. It's only been.
I can't remember either, man.
It's only been 15 years.
Yeah, might have been Joey Galloway.
I think you're right. I think
Galloway played for Ohio State.
That's right. You were right because Joey Galloway came to the Cowboys and sucked ass.
Yeah, Rod J got it right.
Rod J. He got that?
Yeah, Rod J. That was
right. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
He said Galloway or versus which Carter?
I'm trying to think of that.
It's not Quincy Carter. Quincy Carter was our quarterback. He was terrible.
Um,
Oh shit! The dude who played opposite Chris Carter.
I don't know. I think Chris Carter was already in the NFL at that point because that was mid '90s.
Yeah, it was Chris Carter.
That was mid '90s. Chris Carter started in the '80s.
Well, Chris Carter actually played with Randy Moss through '97. If you was going to ask me to pick between Chris Carter and
But Chris Carter also took him before he was with the Vikings. Had been with the Eagles. He had been with the Eagles for like 3 or 4 years before he was. So I mean, you got to think about it. It's probably 90, 91 whenever Chris Carter come in the league, if not 89.
That's right. Hey, do y'all remember Randall Cunningham?
Oh yeah.
Randall Cunningham was friggin' awesome, dude. I may actually start my team with Randall Cunningham. The hell with Cam Newton. Randall Cunningham don't dab the kid. He just fucking runs and kicks ass.
What y'all think of the first week of the NFL?
Let me look over some of the games here. The Packers.
Hey, Rod, you're right, brother. Chris Carter is better than Charles Woodson.
The Browns kind of shocked me. I thought they would do better.
Oh yeah, that was
43-13 over the Titans beat them.
Mm-hmm. And the Vikings, they just stomped the Falcons.
Yes.
Yep.
And the Dolphins got. By the way, John Nelly, if you're watching, buddy, I am so sorry. Your Dolphins got whooped.
We're sorry, John.
Sorry, John. They got whooped.
The Lions and the Cardinals tied.
Yeah.
That's everybody's like, oh yeah, no. Cliff Kingsbury's his system isn't gonna do anything, and it was like, well, he showed y'all, didn't he?
Yeah, everybody was saying that.
Mm-hmm.
The Patriots just whooped the Steelers like a.
Yeah, I guess everybody. A lot of people now are like, oh, yep. I guess that shows that Big Ben was only as good as he was because of
Antonio
Brown and Le'Veon and.
Oh, and by the way, Antonio Brown's now a fucking Patriot. The Patriots, folks. I don't care if you're a fan. I don't care. I really don't care.
You do realize that whenever AB was doing the demanding the trades to begin with, one of the teams he wanted to go to was the Patriots, and the Steelers said, "Oh fuck no, we're not. We're not sending you to the Patriots."
That's a division rival, and the Patriots offered a first-round pick. The Steelers wanted a first and a second-round pick, and the Patriots said no. And
but they got rid of him for a third and a fifth-round pick.
Of course, because they didn't want him no more. Why didn't they take the first and second-round pick? Oh, that's right, because they know he's a really good player. Even though he's whatever the hell he is, he's a good player, dude. So but he's not Randy Moss. Randy Moss is the greatest.
I think Bama's Jerry Jeudy. When it's all said and done, you watch him.
Oh well, you're right.
That's. I'm gonna tell you right now. Up until him, Randy Moss was the best wide receiver I'd ever seen in my entire life. Jerry Jeudy doesn't have the height, but he's got the ability to separate and the route running and the speed. He's like 6'1", 6'2", but he runs a 4.3 40.
Wow.
4.4 40. So he is quick. That boy like Grease lightning.
That's awesome, man. I'm going to tell you something. I've always believed in this. Height and speed beats talent every day. If your best cornerback's 5'10", and he's a killer, he's a first-round draft pick, and he's cool, that's cool. If I put a 6'6" guy against him, he's already going against it, especially if that guy can jump. I mean, hell, that's, I always thought the greatest player in the world would be like a 6'8" LeBron James type.
I'd like to take and see you. I'd like to see you as an NFL owner because you're fucking Al Davis all the fuck over again.
Hell yeah.
Fast, tall and fast. That's what that motherfucker went for whenever he's looking for players. Who's the tallest and who's the fastest? Damn it, sign him.
Hey, well, unlike Al Davis, I'll be successful. So I'm gonna hire you first, buddy. Then I'm gonna hire Rod J. Then I'm gonna hire JV. And then I'm probably going to retire because by then I'll have 100 subscribers. That'll be okay.
If you're just looking for 100 subscribers,
Al Blakis.
I mean, you're not shooting very high. You got to.
Hell, Blake, it's for real. What the hell, Logan? That was funny. That was funny. Boss may be the best overall, but no one outworked Rice. Yes, sir, Rod. You're right, brother. Nobody outworked Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is a killer. Randy Moss was just better. He's better.
Judy, right? Judy. That's the one wide receiver I've seen that's reminded me of Jerry Rice. The way he runs his routes and the way he can catch that ball and be gone, and he can get open almost at will.
I'm gonna tell you something. I thought the same thing about Calvin Ridley. Dude, Calvin Ridley, outside of Julio Jones for the Falcons, dude, he's a killer, man. It's because everybody's focusing in on him.
Give it next year. Give it next year. He's going to surpass Julio as the number one pass catcher.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He will, by far. By the way, that's why he's on my fantasy team. Julio, if you're watching this, please do good. I need the points. Throw that out there.
Didn't you have like 2 players on your bench on your fantasy that
yes,
scored up, unusually scored up?
Hey, brother, I won 127 to 121 in fantasy football. I had Dak Prescott and Sammy Watkins, your receivers, on the bench, and I still won. Dude,
so wait! Y'all got fantasy football leagues?
I don't.
I do. It's
What do you play at?
Me and my cousin. It's on Yahoo. Just go to fantasy.yahoo.
That shit. Well, I'll take and play on.
That's all you got to do, brother.
You talking about the fantasy football?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fun.
Now, you get on Yahoo, you said? They still do that? Yahoo does?
Yeah.
I've been playing on NFL.com and ESPN.com. I got all that.
Man, the hell with Yahoo. Find you a whole bunch of friends who want to play football.
Ain't none of the fools I know around here taking do that kind of stuff. They're all like,
well, then you need to upgrade your friend base. By the way, he's cool. I'm cool. Everybody out here's cool. By the way, Rod J over here, he's cool. Hey, Rod J.
It's the first week of the season, so yeah. Most of my teams, most of my I overextended. I think because I got 4 teams on NFL.com and I've got 6 on ESPN.com for the fantasy football. And
so wait a minute, the Chargers beat your team? I'm just now noticing this.
Yeah, they won.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no, you're good. Yeah, they won in overtime. A lot of people weren't expecting the Colts to be able to keep it close, but.
Did you watch the whole game?
No, I couldn't find it. I had to take a mark on NFL Red Zone as it come around. Defensive guy, but you can't. No, you can't hit nobody in the league anymore. It sucks.
Hey, give me just a second. I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Hunter Henry from Arkansas plays for the Chargers.
Yeah, he plays for the Chargers as a tight end.
Yeah, he had 4 receptions for 60 yards, 15-yard average. So that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He just got back from an injury, but he used to be real good for us.
Atwater, Lott, Lambert, Taylor, Ham, Singletary, Blunt, Harrison. Yeah, they'd be every game they'd be gotten for targeting and shit like that.
Yeah, Steve Atwater was from Arkansas. He played at Arkansas. He was
even more than that fantasy football. I play the daily fantasy football like FanDuel. I don't ever win a whole lot when I do win, but I enjoy playing it. $10, $15 here and there.
Yeah, I can't believe he played for Arkansas. Atwater. He did though. He was named the All-Conference, Southwest Conference 3 times and named the All-American twice. So he was one of the best players on defense we ever had, I think. He would lay.
Yeah, he'd lay people out.
I remember that when I was younger. I was like, man, that dude is bad as a bone. I don't think you could target and everything back then, not get caught. That's changed the whole kind of the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing about it is they're like, oh, player safety. I'm like, dude, they know what they're fucking getting into. They knew what they were getting into whenever they started playing the damn game.
Now you can't even. You got to tackle them with a pillow.
Yeah, exactly. You can't take and hit the quarterback's below the waist. That's
Yeah.
horse shit. Fuck that. Grab that motherfucker. Taking lunging at motherfucker's knees. He'll go down. Trust me. He don't want them things to get hurt. And if he doesn't get hurt, well, part of the fucking game, homie. You know what you were getting into. You get paid $30 million a year. Go rehab, asshole.
Yeah, and just think they used to play with just this little bitty leather skin helmet and nothing. They just
I know.
hit each other.
And that was back before they knew what the fucking forward pass was.
Now they have all these scientific, helmets that keep you from getting brain injuries as much, but still people get hurt bad. I mean, I'm not trying to make
no, but people, when they signed up to play, you can't, even if you didn't know what CTE was at the time, you knew what the fucking concussion was, but you were making money. You were getting paid to do a job, and your job was to take and go out there and hit the other person as hard as possible. You ring your bell in the process. That's just part of that's part of the collateral damage.
Yeah.
It sucks. They wound. What sucks is they don't have a pension plan for afterwards. They don't have a insurance plan for afterwards. That's the only thing that they should change. Put all the hits back in, but they can give them insurance and everything for afterwards. Once they retire or whatever, they're covered.
All right.
If they've got long-lasting effects that show up 10 years down the road, they're covered.
Yeah, it's like Rajay says, trying to make a violent game not violent, hard to do. So
exactly,
because I mean,
might as well put flags on them.
I mean, you're running as fast as you can, and then when you get to them, you got to slow down and just.
And that's led to more injuries than just taking a hit and somebody full bore.
Probably so.
Yeah. You go from full speed to having to pull up a little bit, just so you make sure you're leading with your shoulder and not your head and all that good stuff, so you don't get flagged. It's retarded.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. I mean, in just the last 5 years, I would say, because you've got the targeting rule, especially in the NCAA, the targeting rule has really changed everything. You get thrown out.
Quick.
Real quick.
They started doing that. I was like, man, that's bullshit.
And I do understand they need to protect the players. I do understand that, but it's just like right in the crucial parts of the game,
Yeah.
It's like that's when we'll get penalized for it. Sometimes I think they'll let it go. Like even in our game, there was a bunch of times I thought, Ole Miss was doing dirty plays and throwing our players out of bounds. They never called it. Depends on where you're playing,
Yeah, it also depends on their officiating crew a lot of times, I think.
Yeah.
Depends on what they want to allow for what team. It's totally different these days, that's for damn sure. Damn. Yeah, this week's got a lot better matchups for the NFL. Chiefs, Raiders.
Yeah. What's going on? Okay. Go ahead.
Saints, Rams, Bears, Broncos, Browns, Jets, Falcons, Eagles, Colts, Titans. Some pretty decent matchups this week.
Yeah. I think I don't see Cardinals beating the Ravens. But
no.
I don't see that happening.
No, I think the defense of the Cardinals is of the Ravens is a little bit too tough for the Cardinals. I mean, the Cardinals are down. I'm surprised they took and beat the Lions, or tied with the Lions, but the Lions really doesn't have that great of a defense. So,
yeah, I'm worried about my Chiefs playing the Raiders. They always play us tough. I don't care.
But that and the Raiders actually have a bit of a defense and offense. It looks like now between Tyrell Williams and Josh Jacobs and that damn tight end that the Raiders have. Took and caught passes all night last night. So I think that'll be a good game. Y'all got Tyreek Hill out for the next couple weeks too, because he had his clavicle pushed into his sternum.
Yeah. We had a lot of. I mean, we took their quarterback out too, though.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of injuries in that game.
Yeah.
Mahomes came up limping a couple times.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the play where he took that lineman took a roll into his leg and it basically caught his ankle up underneath and he just kind of flopped over. And it was, I was like, ooh, that's not good. Who's the backup over there?
Oh, we're in trouble. If he goes down, we're in trouble. We're done. Because, I mean, he's the only reason the offense is doing is, in my opinion. You know, you got Hill and you have you know, we lost
Kelsey
Kareem Hunt. You know, he got in all that trouble, and
and
that was a blow.
LaShawn McCoy kind of surprised me because every time he touched the ball, and I'm surprised he didn't get the ball a little more. Every time he touched the ball, he seemed to go for 5-8 yards. You know, he's a nice
Yeah.
change of pace compared to, I guess, Damian Williams.
I would like to run behind somebody that's throwing the ball like Mahomes all over the field because you could get, you know, you could get you some
Yeah.
yards in that
They
kind
got to
of.
respect the pass with Mahomes under center, and I think that's one of the reasons why they did so good last year. And as long as he stays healthy, why they'll do so good this year is the way he's able to throw. That you can't take and load the box up. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because
'cause
he
he
can
can
take
throw it
and
on the
beat you
run.
deep. Oh yeah, exactly. And he can throw it deep with a pretty deep ball, and you know, so they got to take and so that leaves a lot of open lanes for those running backs to take and run through, and they can get to the side a lot of times too. So it's
We're going to see this year. You know, usually a lot of times, like Cam Newton didn't. The first year he was there, he almost won the whole thing, and they figured him out. And then I'm just worried, is he going to be figured out? But so far, he seems like he's doing exactly what he was doing last year. So I'm hoping he can keep it up.
Well, I think that's one of the great things about having Andy Reid as y'all's head coach. He's an offensive guru. I mean, he can draw up plays probably on the sidelines. Like, look, this is what y'all need to run. This is coverage. You know, this is the blocking scheme you need to take and call. This is what you need to check to if they're in this look right here, and you know, and then the hot route goes from this receiver to this receiver, and you go from running this route to maybe this route over here, or you've got these options for your route. So,
Right.
you know. And he's so good with stuff like that. It's hard to take and defend against his offenses.
I think what hurt us last year, we did not have that running back when we lost Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
And that I thought
That and having no defense.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing that we kind of hung our hat on is defense. We keep us in a lot of games as defense, but last year it just looked terrible. I don't know what happened, but who's your team's quarterback now?
Jacoby Brissett. The good thing for him is we've got a stout offensive line with basically all first and second round picks that stayed healthy last year. Hopefully they stay healthy this year. We got Marlon Mack at running back. He can catch and he can run pretty decently. And Naheem Hines backing him up. He can catch out the backfield better than Matt can. So and of course T.Y. Hilton, and we've got Ebron and Jack Doyle at tight end. So
wow, okay.
we got that, and the defense last year was pretty. They got to be pretty decent against the run, and the pass defense was about middle of the field. So the defense isn't great, but it's passable for most, against most teams. So.
Well, that I have to watch some Colts games just to keep up.
I know our big offensive acquisition in the offseason was that the fellow that took, I can't remember his name now, right on the top of my head, but he got hurt. The fellow that came up from Carolina. I can't remember his name for some reason. But he got injured, so we're going to be bringing up, I think Deion Kane's going to take a move up to where he was at. And he took and did good all in the preseason, and he got a real good rapport with Jacoby Brissett. So hopefully everything kind of plays out still decently this year.
I'm trying to see who it was. I don't know who you're talking about.
Devin Funchess. Oh, he's on the IR.
Oh, okay.
Broke his collarbone. And
That's
Funchess wasn't very good at damn Carolina. I don't know why they took and got him. So it'll be Paris Campbell and Deion Kane probably as the two that step up, take his spot. Which Paris Campbell took and played for Ohio State last season. And Rod J, I think Earl Campbell, he's
he's up there.
He's in the same vein as like Bo Jackson and
well, everybody didn't want to talk about him, but O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson was a damn good college running back too. So I mean, he's up there with the best. I mean, even in And he went from college to pros and tore it up pretty good at Houston. It's just
Y'all are
Houston didn't
totally
put a
right.
better team around him.
He could cut his way through a defense and a white chicken arteries. It was dope. Shout out to OJ Simpson. OJ, you cool, bud. Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Oh man, he came back for this.
I'm telling you.
Hey, man, I just had a shitty phone call, so this is my entertainment right now.
I'm just kidding.
I know, buddy. I know. Go ahead. Somebody say it. Rod J, how you feel about the Dallas Cowboys?
People are supposed to feel about the Dallas Cowboys.
I got
Y'all
upset.
about to pay $35 million to somebody who, if Zeke goes down, will be shit all over again because he's not accurate.
Hey, Zeke shit already. We won the other night. We didn't even need him. We scored 35 fucking points, and he scored one touchdown on 53 yards.
Yeah,
We don't need him.
Dak was going really well. He played as good a game I've seen him play.
In fact, I heard
They were playing the Giants. They were playing the Giants, buddy.
Okay.
You know, they're one step above the Dolphins this year.
Really? You think they're that bad this year?
Hey, at least
Wow.
As Daniel Jones watched there in New York.
at least we're not the Cleveland Browns. Oh yeah, we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna kick everybody's ass. I got Odell Beckham. I got this. I got that. You ain't got shit. You ain't got shit, homeboy.
You aren't far from it, though.
What the fuck? We won our game, brother. What are you talking about, homie? We won.
You beat the Giants. Wait until you play the Eagles. Wait until you play some teams with a little bit of.
Oh, we'll kick their ass. If you want to bring your little precious Alabama Crimson Tide, Dallas will whoop their ass. Now, my Razorbacks can't whoop your ass, but my Cowboys can whoop that ass. Ain't that right, Jay? Go ahead, Jay.
Well, NFL team, hopefully.
Help me, Jay. I need some help. Everybody's watching.
Well,
Nope.
I'm not sure he can give you the kind of help you need, though.
Look at it this way, though. Blake, you're going to get relief. You got the Redskins this week. Next weekend, you're playing the Dolphins, so you get a little relief there.
The Dolphins will probably kick our ass the way my year's going.
Then you have to go play the Saints at the Saints.
Oh, we'll kick their ass. They're nothing.
Okay. And then you play the Packers,
Whooped ass.
Jets, and Eagles.
Yeah, they're whooped ass. We're going to go 13-3. That's my prediction. And we're going to play his precious Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you got to play the Patriots also.
Hey, Alan, ain't that sad? Your team is so dominant in college football, we have to switch to pros. That is so sad. Anyway, we're going to kick your ass in the pros. Don't talk about Alabama. We're going to kick your ass in the pros, right?
Yeah, right now it's Alabama, Clemson, Georgia. It looks like LSU's trying to make a push. I don't think Auburn's there. I don't really think.
They 24-6 versus Tulane. That's a struggle win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They should have beat them by 30 easy, 35, 40.
Now, what did Oregon play last week? Did
They played oh shit, it was on TV. Oregon played Auburn.
No, that was the week before that.
Oh, the week before that, okay.
What I'm saying is I want to see how they performed against other competition.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. Who did they play against? They beat Nevada. I mean, next week they got Montana. And the week after that, they got Stanford and then California. Yep. They don't have very hard of a schedule at all. Like, for real. They got to go against, I think the hardest teams they got to play is Washington State.
Well, who's Auburn playing? Let's see. Let's look at Auburn's schedule.
Oh, Lord. Poor Auburn.
Well, I just want to see how bad they're going to – I think this is about as good as it's going to get right now.
Yeah, they've got Kent State, and then they play against Texas A&M, then Mississippi State, then Auburn.
Well, A&M may not be that good this year from what I've seen. I don't know. I don't think they're going to make that jump with Jimbo Fisher like everybody thought either. That's going to take a while for that to happen too.
Well, my thing is, I mean, I don't know why you taking hire Jimbo Fisher in the first place. He's mediocre after he got through with, Bobby Bowden's recruits.
Yeah.
He didn't take and win no national championships with his own recruits. So, I mean, he's one of those mediocre coaches. He's better as a defensive coordinator, in my opinion. He's just taken and got that job off of university recognition that he's an alumni there at, Texas A&M. So,
Right.
If not for that, he'd be a defensive coordinator somewhere this year.
I think Auburn probably gets beat at A&M. I'm going to predict that. And then I think they lose at Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I think they lose at LSU, definitely.
Lose at Georgia and then lose at Bama. So they might have an 8-4 year.
Yeah. So they're doing better since I thought they weren't going to have that good, actually.
It all depends on the how good
the Mississippi States and
how good Mississippi State takes and comes around. How good Bo Nix, because Bo Nix is he looked all right against Oregon. He didn't look spectacular. He did just enough for them to get the win because the defense stood tall.
I'd like to see the highlights of the last game he played against the.
He was 19 of 37 for 207 yards, passing and a touchdown. So
last week,
yeah.
Ooh,
19 of 37 against Tulane.
See, I'm not sold on him then. Not sold yet. He's a freshman. He's it's going to take.
Yeah. But it's funny. My buddy, love him to death. He's a Carolina fan, and bless his heart, he's taking and touting that freshman they got. Last week they beat Charleston Southern, which Charleston Southern, you want to watch their games, you drive 20 minutes down the road, and their little Baptist College was what they were called until mid-90s, until they changed it to Charleston Southern, and they take and lose to teams like Monmouth, and they took and beat Liberty last year 10-9. So they're not exactly world beaters. They beat Charleston Southern 70 something to 10 or something like that. He's like, oh yeah, he's 24 for 30. I said, if he wasn't 24 for 30, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
They're not playing it. They didn't play anybody. I'm like, they finally got some competition coming up this week. He's going to, kind of hard for him to. He told me, well, our defense is going to get y'all's number. All we got to do is stop Jerry Jeudy. I was like, you're an idiot, number one. He's like, well, it's going to be hard for Tua to take control when he's on his back all game. I said, well, you're an idiot, number two. So, no, it's one of those.
He really believes that?
Well, I think, I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. I know a lot of it's just shit talking, but he has a lot of, I have faith. That's what are you, George Michaels now? I'm like, for real.
Because I got to have faith.
And every Carolina fan points back to, well, we beat y'all in 2010. Yeah, and it took a drunk ass to take and do it.
In 2010, 9 years ago, I was 24.
Yeah, I was 26.
Well,
Something like that.
Okay, North Carolina beat Miami. No, Miami. So
yep, they'll be, if they win this weekend, they'll be 3-0 for the first time in a long time. Which they've got Matt Brown there again.
I was trying to see how bad of a loss it was South Carolina took there. So.
Oh yeah, it was.
But Miami, didn't they lose to Florida, right?
Yeah.
Remember
Miami lost
to
Florida. Yeah. Carolina didn't lose to UNC by much, but they took their quarterback. It's funny after the game. Oh yeah, Bentley's going to be out for about 6 weeks. He broke his foot. I said, he didn't break his foot. He broke all the Carolina fans' hearts is what the fuck he broke. He broke their spirits. Y'all need to just call it like it is.
But sometimes he doesn't look good.
He is so inconsistent. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's like I tell everybody, until Muschamp goes, Carolina's never going to see any kind of sustained success. So
now, kind of like when Bobby Petrino comes back to Arkansas, we ain't gonna have no success. I understand completely. We need Bobby Petrino.
I have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, I don't either. Y'all had more success under Houston Nutt than you had under Bobby Petrino. So
but that's beside the point. We got to kick y'all's ass. Don't you get it? Y'all are no longer the hunter. You are the hunted. We are hunting you.
Bama's been hunted since 2009 when we won first championship under Saban. So
Yeah. Blah blah. First championship. You are not being hunted. None of that bullshit matters. Get out of the national championship sides. We're coming for you.
What you gonna do?
Dude, boy, go.
ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Oh,
Hey, it would be funny if I tell you what, it would be
30, 20.
upset y'all. But if we did upset y'all, homie, I will not talk to you for like a month. I promise.
Y'all,
I don't want to piss you off.
y'all scored another 30. Y'all scored 30 points on us last season. Y'all did upset us.
Hell yeah, y'all scored 65 on us, but who gives a shit about that? We scored 31 on you.
But y'all scored most of those 30 points in the second half, if I'm not mistaken.
No, we was whooping that candy ass in the first half too.
Oh my goodness, it's getting off the race. I think we're getting off the.
I think so too, but if I'm not mistaken, in the third quarter, Tua was already on the bench, so our second string was in. So y'all went from it went from like 42 to 14 to y'all finally scored the other 16 points.
Alan, ask yourself one question, buddy. Who are you gonna believe? Your own good judgment or me? Don't laugh. That's not funny.
You ask that question all too often.
Oh, I know, but
I'm gonna trust my own good judgment.
Okay.
Just remember that answer, Blake. I don't think he's going to change it.
But yeah, it's. I tell you, I think. Let's see what's happening in week 4 of college football, because, like I said, this week, man, there's not a whole lot of good games. Week 4, yeah, you got Tennessee versus Florida, Michigan versus Wisconsin, the Southern Cal versus Utah.
It's not very good this season so far.
No, it hasn't been. Auburn versus Texas A&M, Carolina versus Missouri, so the SEC East toilet bowl. Mississippi State versus Kentucky.
Nah.
Yeah, there's not. It gets a little bit better after this week.
It does
A little bit. Georgia versus Notre Dame.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's one I'm going to watch for sure.
Yeah, and all the good games will be probably after this coming week and the next week. Start seeing more of the rivalries and the bigger matchups and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because you get into conference play and everything. So I mean.
Oh, and by the way, don't forget Arkansas versus Alabama. That's the game Alabama goes down and dies. Arkansas whoops that candy. You know what? Ain't that right?
No. What are y'all going to be playing? Y'all going to be playing our Water Boys or something like that?
Hey, man,
we're going to beat you. We're going to beat you in track and field, buddy.
We'll kick your Water Boys' ass. Our Water Boys are fast. Our team ain't fast. We're not real.
Your Water Boys are fast. I think our Water Boys are 5-star recruits that are gray shirted this year.
We're gonna beat you guys in basketball. And
well, who doesn't?
Well, I'm just telling you. You asked how we're gonna do it. I told you.
And beat us in basketball.
And in track. Your ass is hard in track.
Sorry, we got y'all in football and gymnastics. It's all good.
And table tennis.
We're counting gymnastics now?
Y'all are really good at table tennis.
I mean, if y'all are counting baseball and basketball and non-basketball and
not
baseball,
the big three, yeah.
Basketball,
football. Baseball.
It's funny, Carolina fans. We won two national championships in baseball, so great. You might as well have won Tiddlywinks. They're like, "Fuck you." I'm like, it's a college conference. It's a football conference in college. What are you talking about?
You might,
if you're the ACC and be like, "Yeah, we took in one in basketball." I'd be like, "No big surprise."
Hey, we won in basket weaving too, man.
Hell yeah!
Right, y'all beat the team from Carolina in basket weaving. They got the folks from the Gola Islands down here that. Yeah. They take it still the sweetgrass baskets on the side of the road.
Is there golf? We're good in golf too. Don't forget that. See,
Bama's good. Bama's good in golf. They took.
I know y'all are really good at golf.
year before last in golf, if I'm not
See
mistaken.
that? We can't even win golf against them.
Well,
Dang it, I give up.
Clemson's also got a pretty good golf program too, because they took and won. Was it not last year? The year before? I think the year before that they were like second place last year or something like that. We're looking at over here.
Y'all actually watch golf? What the hell's wrong with y'all? Nobody watches golf. Other boys.
Well, what about you? Watch any tennis?
Golf? Hey, tennis is more gangster than golf.
I'll be right back.
Tennis is a female sport. It's like watching women argue back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No, well, okay, then. Well, then just watch The View, and you can spare yourself. You know what
I think y'all find me swinging from a tree before I watch The View, to be honest with you. I don't care for none of them people on there. I ain't got nothing against somebody that's feminist, as long as they're, rational about it, shit. But they're not fucking rational about anything.
I'm just having a good time.
How the fuck did we get on The View? Why would you bring that and ruin a perfectly good football talk show by bringing in The View? Like,
you're the one who said everybody was nagging like a bunch of women. You said it. That's the only thing that came to my mind. The View.
You've never argued with a woman before?
Hell no. I've always told my woman.
I say that you get three sentences in and you've already lost.
Listen, no, brother. I've always told my woman she's wrong. And then when I tell her she's wrong, she agrees and she chills out. And you believe that, right?
No, I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. My wife's over here going, you can argue, but you lose every time.
Hey, Miss Allen's Beer and Gaming, sweetheart, cheers to you, dear.
Blake says cheers.
Hey, that's cool.
I'll get her on camera at some point in time.
It sounded like she said F off, but hey, cheers.
No, she said cheers.
Oh, cheers. Okay. Hey, Alan, seriously, man, this has been cool, dude. I've been enjoying watching y'all. I've been taking phone calls. I'm sorry. Hey,
everything all right on your end?
Oh yeah, man, everything's great, brother. I think it's gonna be y'all and Clemson. I can't.
I think it'll be Bama, Clemson, and Oklahoma, and then some other random team in the fifth spot.
I really
the fourth spot.
I really believe, bro, y'all gonna play Jalen Hurts.
I think so too.
I
think Clemson got the firepower, but they don't have the defense this year to hang like they did last year. That defense they had last year was nasty.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
They've got sophomores and juniors and freshmen all across that defense this year, and I just don't. Yeah, right. It's all. I think the seniors are all the ones that are rotating in for relief of the juniors and the sophomores and stuff like that at Clemson this year on defense. So
yes, sir. Jay, what's up? Oh my God, he has a Bud Light.
This reminds me of Arkansas.
Plain and boring. One for Blake.
I thought this goes out to Alan. I watched that Coors.
The Coors versus Bud Light.
Yeah.
He was even laughing. He was laughing on that. He acts like he ate. He's smiling now. Yeah, you see it.
This is one somebody left in the ice chest. I don't know who left it, so I've got it.
Oh, nice, Jay. Hey, you got a beer. Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
I took and mixed the moonshine that I've got, about that much of it, with my Pepsi tonight. I'll go ahead in a little bit. Oh hell!
Shame.
Did it for a little bit of flavor. I had my wife pick up the 12-pack of those the Natural Light seltzers. Normally, that's not something I drink. I'm gonna tell you right now, those are not bad at 6%.
Really?
Was that the one you was drinking earlier?
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
It's $12.99 for a 12-pack.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. We didn't have a whole lot of money last week, so I was like, hey, just grab me those, because the 4.5, and they don't have a whole lot of taste to them for the most part. Like the light beers and stuff. So, those got a little bit of flavor to it, but you can't tell it's got any alcohol in it at 6% at all.
Whoa.
They're dangerous.
Nice.
You have about 3 of those, you're like, all right, I'm done for tonight.
Wow. Those are the natural, what now?
The Natural Light. I had the Aloha Beach's seltzer.
Okay.
This is what I'm
drinking those today.
This is what I'm bringing on. natural ice. Old boy cut me a damn price today. He told me I get a 30-pack of these bad boys for $12.
Oh shit!
5.9% alcohol. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Hey, by the way, I know you. You want to come by and have a natural ice? They taste like shit. You're more welcome to come have one.
Yeah, I may stop by after work there.
Hey, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. Come on by. Hey, Alan, I know you live a long way away, but hey, buddy, if there's any left, you can have one too.
I've never had a natural ice. I couldn't ever take and drink the regular natural ice because they give me headaches.
Spare your palate and spare your reviews.
That is weird he said that. I told you I get headaches from him.
Do not drink this. This is nasty. It's horrible.
Send them to you, right? I think we've done it all tonight. What have we learned here?
We're still a bunch of jackasses. I think that's about all we've learned so far tonight.
I'll tell y'all what we learned tonight. This man knows a lot about college football. This man knows a lot about college football. This guy knows a lot about drinking way too early, but still having a good time.
Yeah.
And he still kind of knows about college football. I don't know all the players and the coaches, but if you give me like an offense, I swear to God, dude, I'd run a triple offense on everybody. I'd go fucking 70-30 pass. No, wait a minute, 70-30 run. And on the 30 pass, I'd have like 5 badass wide receivers. They'd all go out.
If you're running a triple, you're not looking for badass wide receivers, you're looking for blockers.
Yeah.
Sir?
So if you're running the triple option, you're not looking for badass receivers. Every so often you look up and get a Calvin Johnson, but
Hey, it's okay. My damn receivers will block. Who needs linemen? Shit, if they're big enough. No, seriously, let me ask something. Let's say you got the best cornerback in the world. He's 5'10". This guy can run a 4.3. He's badass. He can bench everything. Let's put him
bench an airplane. What'd you say?
I said he can bench everything. Not
I thought you said airplane.
Not bench an airplane. That's Jefferson airplane. Anyway, now let's put him against a 7-foot tall. You know what I'm talking about? He's already 9 inches taller. Okay, so if he can jump, that's more of an advantage. That's what Clemson does, man.
They get the speed, height, and quickness. Yeah.
They do. That's how you win.
And strength, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want a team that's got everything.
Everything. Alabama is the best I've ever seen at grinding clock. They're better than Brett Bielema. Brett Bielema's shit, though. But y'all are better than that. But Clemson spreads it out. Look at their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He's 6'6". When's the last time he found a 6'6" quarterback?
Jared Lorenzen.
Who?
Jared Lorenzen. Pillsbury doughboy from Kentucky.
Oh,
he said tall, not wide. He said tall, not wide.
Y'all know he died a couple weeks
He
back.
was good.
Was he like 300 pounds or something?
Yeah,
no.
He was like 280 in college, but he got up over 350 pounds by the time he was all said and done. He died last month.
Guys, height and
He
speed.
got up to 400, 500, did he?
Height or speed beats talent every day. Look at Tyreek Hill, little big dude. He's fast, so big.
Height and speed needs talent. Otherwise, they'll take and run in a straight line and won't catch shit.
Oh, that's true. But you also got to remember this: hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. It's the same thing, man.
But you still got the talent aspect.
You got to have the talent. If you have the talent and all the other attributes,
the hell with the talent. Give me size. Give me speed. I don't care about talent.
Julian Edelman catches over 100 passes a year, and he's only 5'10.5" playing for the Patriots.
Julian Edelman's also a little bitty white boy who catches balls from Tom Brady. Big difference.
Hunter Renfrow played 5 years at Clemson, and he took and kicked Alabama's ass every time we took and faced him. He was a thorn in our side, and he's going to do the same thing with the Raiders with Derek Carr throwing it to him, and he's only 5'9.5", 5'10". He runs about a 4.5 40, but he can take and find the open seam. He's got that natural knack and talent for finding that spot in the zone.
Yeah,
I'll take talent and smarts every day over the height and the speed because you
Hey,
can
well, that's
teach
that's
up
where we
talent.
differ, brother. That's where we differ. I've always believed height and speed beats talent.
Well, we've seen how Oakland did with that for so long. So I mean,
Yeah, man, but Oakland sucks.
exactly. They went for the tall and fast.
Oakland,
They went for tall and fast. They didn't take a
you're an
go for
Oakland fan. I'm sorry, but y'all suck.
They
they
used to not. They used to not back in the day,
But
man.
no, back in the day they were badass. Oh wait a minute, back in the day they were badass, but now they suck. That's how it is. Sorry.
The Raiders, I couldn't believe that they. Is he still coaching for the Raiders?
Gruden.
Gruden? Yeah.
And I couldn't believe they got him. I still can't believe that. It's like
10
wow.
years, $100 million. So he's making $10 million a year.
He's the highest paid coach in the NFL.
Guess what though? They can give him till next year. There's a reason why he had success the first time at Oakland, and they took and traded him away basically for bubblegum to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he won a Super Bowl with the Buccaneers.
He did. That's right. That's right. He did. With Warren Sapp. Y'all remember Warren Sapp?
Mm-hmm.
At one time in the world, Warren Sapp was the scariest dude ever. I mean, he would he was Ray Lewis before Ray Lewis was Ray Lewis. You know what I mean?
Quinnen Williams is going to be Quinnen Williams. He puts it all together in the NFL. He'll be the next Warren Sapp. That boy, I swear to God, Aaron Donald's the closest thing I've seen to Warren Sapp since Warren Sapp. And Quinnen Williams isn't far behind him. People last year, talking to opponents last year, they're like he's trying to take and block a bar of soap. So
Hey, that's cool, buddy. Last year, in his senior year, there's a kid who plays on Razorbacks. His name is Traylon Burks. He's a wide receiver. He made ESPN's All Freshman team. That's an accomplishment. I'm telling you, Alan, this kid is the best player I've ever seen with my own two eyes. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't like, 5-star, 4-star, none of that shit. He is the best I've ever seen. I saw this kid catch a fucking one-handed pass between two boys who were 6'4". He's 6'3". He caught it one-handed, grabbed it, snugged it, and ran for 40 yards. And I turned around to my dad. I said, "Did you see that shit?" And then unison with me, he said, "Did you see that shit?" I've never seen nothing like it, brother. He is
But
rare talent.
Oh my god, dude! It was the coolest thing I've ever seen, guys.
It's going to take him a while. I mean, he made little mistakes in the game, and all the freshmen. We got too many freshmen on our team.
We do. We do.
See, that right there is one of the reasons why, like I said, I take and give Chad Morris 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
He's gonna have y'all where y'all need to be because all them freshmen and sophomores that y'all got on the team this year, they about 2 or 3 years, they're gonna be juniors and seniors.
Hey, Jay, you was right. I drank the Kool-Aid. I did. I drank the Kool-Aid. I was thinking, you know how it is. Well, maybe not you because y'all are.
Yeah, they'll talk it up. Though, man,
y'all are perfected. But me and you know what we're talking about. Our best hope is to go 6-6. God, let's just get one bowl game. Here y'all are, and hell, if y'all don't go to the national title, shit, everybody's offended and angry, and that's cool. We want to get there one day, brother.
I mean, y'all, Chad Morris, like I said, he's a hell of a recruiter, and he can if the offensive coordinator there took and installed the type of offense that he wants to take and run.
Yeah, just
as long as
imagine.
y'all can get a defense.
Just imagine if we could get Petrino to actually do offensive.
Oh my God! You just took the words out of my mouth, bro.
Petrino on my worst enemy.
I know.
Even as a coordinator, and it's because he would try. I look at him as a snake.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
You know what I mean?
But he
offensive coordinator though. He
left Louisville. He left Louisville high and dry to go to Arkansas. And then wound up taking and getting in trouble down there. And what happened? He went right back over there to Louisville.
No. He left Louisville to go to the Atlanta Falcons, which then an NFL team he left to come here.
And he left both of those teams high and dry.
Hey, I'd rather leave them high and dry than fucking fall off my bike with my chick. I mean, for real.
Well, apparently, for him to have any, apparently for y'all's coaches to have any success, they need to have a girlfriend and drive a bike. Apparently,
Hey,
No,
Alan,
no lie. I heard that if he comes back as offensive coordinator,
y'all going to take and get him the girlfriend and the
red
bike.
Harley with a whole bunch of bonds on the back.
hey, Alan, you know the sad thing, bro? We want to win so bad, I'd take him back. I would.
I
I
mean,
am.
y'all still would need the talent is the problem. I mean, y'all still have 2 or 3 years even with him as your coordinator. That's
Yeah,
that's
right.
the issue. And he's not going to stick anywhere for 2 or 3 years as a coordinator. Just not.
Hey,
gonna happen.
brother. Hey, Alan, we gonna get the talent. Don't worry. Saban can't live forever, homie. He got to be pushing damn near 80.
No, he's
Okay, what a-
he's in his 60s.
Oh.
Bear Bryant coaching to his 70s.
Well,
Almost 80. So,
okay, that's fine.
You
We'll
know what though? It was crazy that from what I'd heard that Mike Leach was never interviewed for the job and actually wanted to coach Arkansas. I was like, man, he is an offensive mind too.
yeah, buddy. Yeah,
He really
buddy.
wanted the job. He told him, he said, they haven't interviewed me, you know.
Jay, that's what I don't understand about our coach. He talks
Bottom-
all this shit. He says, yeah, we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to do that. He's the guy who supposedly invented the Clemson offense they run today. Why is this guy not calling the plays? Why is he not calling the plays? That's all I ask. And if you're not
You talking about Chad Morris?
yes, sir.
It's because
It's almost like he's blaming credit. Joe
He's
Credit.
trying to do the head coach deal. He's trying to let them.
yeah,
He's giving them ideas, but he's letting them.
yeah,
Well,
he-
then be the head coach, get the guy everybody wants. Let's get Bobby Petrino in here. It don't make a fuck what you pay him.
No, I don't say. I just think a better offensive coordinator than
We're paying our players. You know
Craddock's
it.
not impressing me. Bring Dan Enos back. I mean, I like.
Bring Enos back.
He was a dang good offensive coordinator, but we didn't have the rest of the coaches to go along with it.
Bring Enos back. We don't need Petrino then. Let's bring somebody who gets it. Somebody
Yeah.
who wants to get it. That's what they got. That's
Yeah.
what Alabama got.
We got
Everybody fears Saban. If you respect what you fear. Everybody fears Saban. Y'all could be up 50-0. Somebody screws up. Saban's chewing that ass out. Our last coaches, they just sit over here with their hands in their pockets like, okay. Well, okay.
So what is
And it's boring.
talking about?
Bottom Dollar said he'd like to come in and out an ACC voice in.
Bottom dollar. Come on in here, buddy, if you want to.
Very similar, but adapts.
If y'all ain't got no problem with it.
Not very adaptable during a game. Is he talking about Morris there still? I don't know what he's talking
There
about.
you go, Bottom Dollar. If you want to hop in for a few minutes.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, he's going to tell us. He's going to get on here and tell us here in about 5 minutes.
He said, give me 5. Is that 5 seconds? 5 minutes? 5 hours? 5 what?
Stop.
5 hours? That would be a long time. I think I'm going to have to cut out before then.
Yeah.
You guys just tell me what he says when I next day.
Probably talking about like 5 minutes.
Hey, to everybody out there right now who's been watching our review, man, we've been having a good time. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Yeah. Subscribe to this man if
Yeah.
you hadn't already.
Subscribe to Alan.
Subscribe to him and subscribe to him.
No, subscribe to him first. Don't subscribe to me. I may pollute your brain.
Y'all chat amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be right back.
It's just me and you now, homie. Hey, by the way, listen to me. I still think Chad Morris ought to call plays.
But he's got to. I don't know. When you're head coach, it's hard to do.
No, it's fine. You're the head coach. Call the plays. Bobby Petrino called the plays. He was the head coach. Call the plays.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he's doing it. If you thought about this though, maybe he's doing this.
Bobby Petrino was in Little Rock for a reason. He didn't just come back after 7 years, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh well.
No,
Let me tell you this. If Chad Moore, think about this. If he's got a young team, and if he brings the offensive coordinator in,
right,
and it's not working out, then he can go, okay, I guess I'll just have to call the plays and get rid of him or bring somebody else in. He can always have a little excuse for the offense, and that way it buys him more time. That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly. I think we're buying time till his son comes here. I think you was right on that. I'm being dead honest with you. I'm starting to think for real. That's the reason why we hired this dude.
Yeah, his son is really
good.
good.
His son in here. His boy, how many touchdowns? 9. 9 touchdowns against the best high school team in Texas.
Yeah, just
9.
Morris is good.
Hey, y'all ever think that maybe Petrino was there in Little Rock looking at the maybe taking over next year for Arkansas State or something like that?
I think Petrino came here and he wanted to apologize. I think it's been 7 years. Everybody needs to apologize, and everybody just needs to be cool. Look, man, his wife didn't leave him. He was our coach.
He was making millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Kobe Bryant got in trouble for doing this number right here, to somebody in Colorado, and his wife didn't leave him. He bought her a $3 million rock. So
exactly,
you know what I'm saying? It's
if his wife is like this man just said. If his wife don't leave him, why the fuck should I be disappointed? I just want to win some fucking
football. You're not even getting any money out of the deal. I mean,
no, I just want to win some fucking football games. That's all I ask. Damn, I'm sick of being a little tired and insignificant. Look at though, I want to be like this fucker. Alabama, big championships.
What, dude? You got to think. You got to think. From '94 to '99.
Oh, we can't.
I'm telling you, from '94 to '99. Rough being a Bama fan. I had to dig through the box scores to find out how my team did, and we got our asses kicked for 4 years there. We were 3-9, 4-7,
all the way back in 1994. That's the last time y'all got y'all's asses kicked.
No, we had Mike DuBose. After
1994, Mike
Price got fired because before he could even coach a game, homeboy wanted to go to the strip joint. And throw money at strippers. So he got fired. They hired Mike DuBose. We had 10-3 season with him, and then we had a 7-5 and like a 5-7 year, and then they brought in Mike Shula. Mike Shula as the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. We had 10-1 season with him some freaking magical way, and the rest of the time we were 7-5 and 8-4 and 5-7 and 4, and so. Yeah. We weren't winning the whole damn time. Trust me,
Alan.
I'm an elephant. I've got a long fucking memory when it comes to football.
Alan, I give my left nut to be 5-7.
I was 5-7 most of the '90s. You shouldn't have to give up a left nut. Just saying.
Right, it's 2020. That's how I feel, dude. That's how we feel. We're tired of giving up our left nuts. We just want to win some fucking games. Let's get Petrino back. OC Morris recruits them. Petrino coaches them. Chief tells them what to do.
Quarterbacks, I can say that.
Oh, man. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, dude, he can do that.
Life, man.
My wife agrees with y'all. She thinks that Saban is pushing 80, but he's just immortal.
I like your wife. I said he was 70. We're kind of close.
Has he had plastic surgery? It looked like he's had some kind of plastic surgery.
Dude, from whenever he first started at Bama to now, motherfucker's starting to look like a Sharpay. If he's getting plastic surgery, it needs to be better. Just saying. But he's starting to get some wrinkles. And he's starting to get some crow's feet around the eyes. I mean, I'm sure there's some ladies around Tuscaloosa going, hey, I know a good doctor you can go to for that.
Hey, Nick Saban, if you want a good time, go down to Stretch Marks Inc. They'll stretch you out.
They got the best Botox anywhere.
Hell yeah, girl. And then Nick Saban shows up. If I was you, I wouldn't wear that dress. And then the whole damn commercial.
You probably should.
The whole damn commercial flips, and everybody feels sorry for Saban. Like, yeah, I agree. I wouldn't wear that dress either. So,
yeah. Everybody, that's my wife.
Okay.
Hello, wifey. Hello. How are you, dear? You make better looking children than I do. I don't have any kids.
He's like 65? I thought he was like in his 70s.
Who, Saban?
Yeah.
Dude, he's got to be pushing 70.
67.
Yeah,
I'm about to say he's got to be pushing 70, dude.
Yeah.
He's the same age as Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Hell, Mac Brown is 68. I tell you what, you want to see somebody that looks like a fucking Sharpay? Look at this mofo right here. Oh my God.
Do your screen deal. Can you do
Yeah,
that?
show it on your screen, bro.
Share and okay, share screen. Let's see. Mac Brown. Man, look at this.
Well, Mac Brown's doing good though.
Yeah, big-headed fucker. He's got so many wrinkles now. God dang. He's about to start looking. It looks like somebody cloned Bobby Bowden and put him in Carolina Blues. Don't it? Or maybe it's just me. I mean, he could even pass for Bobby Cox. Maybe it's just getting old. You start looking like that if you ain't.
Wait a minute, Bobby Cox, the old Atlanta Brave manager?
Yes.
Oh, I remember him. Yeah.
Okay. That was funny.
See, I'm a big Braves fan, or I used to be. I haven't watched
Really?
baseball.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I grew up watching the Braves. I remember Otis Nixon running up the wall to catch that ball from the.
Oh my God, we are friends.
Smoltz.
We don't agree on college football.
Oh, dude. Smoltz, Avery, Lavin, and Avery. Everybody forgets about Steve Avery, but he had 3 hellified years there before he got traded.
Hey, y'all forget about Greg Maddox.
I just said Greg Maddox.
Oh, okay. Greg Maddox.
You remember the guy that was supposed to be just this super awesome player they brought in? Jermaine died. I never did think he did just.
No, he wasn't all that good.
He was a fluke. I thought he was going to be like the next big thing.
I got a Jermaine Dye rookie card.
I do too. I've got every Smoltz card there is.
I got every Greg Maddox card there is. I even got a Greg Maddox rookie, brother. I got to show you that. Damn, I didn't know that.
I used to have baseball cards. I wound up losing them all between moves, and after I got older, my mom threw most of them out. But yeah, I had Chip rookie card. I had Barry Bonds. I had,
Did you say Chipper Jones?
Yeah, I had Derek Peters diamond in the rough card from Topps, and whenever 2 years after it was released, it was a $30 card.
Hey, Alan, do you remember Triple Deck?
Yeah.
Cards? Okay, man, I got my first ever Chipper Jones rookie card off that deck, dude.
Nice.
My greatest card that I have an actual 1984 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie card. Bottom dollar. What's up, bud?
What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, sir.
We got a good boy.
That guy, he's cooler than me. He's got
Tell us what you were thinking there.
What's that?
You want to be the ACC voice?
Got any ACC updates?
You want to be the ACC voice? Okay, let's take Clemson out. Let's put Arkansas in. Are you still an ACC voice? Come on.
Well, ACC or Clemson should be considered SEC at this point. We done beat everybody except for Alabama.
Yeah, you have. Yes, you have.
Are you a Clemson fan?
He is a Clemson
fan.
Yeah. I can see it. Yes.
Oh, shit. Are you in South Carolina?
Yes, I'm I used to work for Clemson University. I'm right down the road.
Oh, really? Nice. That's so cool. Nice. At one time we had a coach that came from Clemson. Remember Danny Ford?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alabama alumni. I think it's funny. Most of Clemson's success has come thanks to Alabama alumni because Wade Stadium, before he was at Clemson, he was an Alabama coach, won national championships with Bama. Danny Ford, former Alabama player.
Yeah, he was.
Atlas Sweeney was Alabama wide receiver in the '92 national championship team.
Yep, he was. We owe a lot of our success to Alabama players or former Alabama players and coaches.
Yeah.
Even though our school was actually built around a model from Mississippi State.
Oh, nice.
Really? I didn't know that.
So when they were building, Clemson was a agricultural school, A&M kind of school. They built it after Mississippi State as a model and built it that way.
Huh.
Yeah,
I know that.
it used to be Clemson A. It used to be Clemson A&T for a long time.
I didn't know that.
I know this. Taking a look at Clemson Stadium and Carolina Stadium. Clemson Stadium is a lot prettier. You ain't got to lock the doors either whenever you take and go to the. Whenever you leave your car in the parking lot.
It doesn't look like a dead cockroach sitting on the side of a highway.
For those that don't know that are watching, Carolina Stadium, William Bryce is right smack dab in the middle of Ghettosville. It's a rough part of town. I don't know why the hell they put it there. You got the state fairgrounds right across the road.
Exactly.
I'd
rather go there than Athens, Georgia, any day.
I've never been to Athens.
It's bad.
Athens, they rough down there. They are very rough. I got spit on by an 80-year-old woman one night.
What?
Those people down there, man, they don't play. They love them Bulldogs and they hate Clemson. They hate Clemson.
Wow. I'll tell you another place that's bad. It's LSU. Going to LSU is rough.
All them corn doggers down there. Damn right, it's probably bad.
We'll figure that out because we get them. I can't remember if we play them after this year. We play Georgia again. We got a home and home with Georgia, a home and home with LSU. I can't remember if it's which one's first.
That's a tough place to win.
It'd be Death Valley against Death Valley because it's gonna be home and home.
At night would be. Whew.
Death Valley at night there down in LSU. They make so much noise. It'll take
They're
yourself
so
on
drunk. Everybody's totally drunk.
Throw corn and everything.
Yeah. I'm about to say down there, man. I think the only thing that you got to take and do is basically, football or drinking. Fuck. I think, by the time they get the drinking out the way while they're watching the football before they go home to do the other thing.
That's how they keep making new football fans.
Did you say football drink?
But,
yes, he did. Shout
yeah,
out.
he did.
I'll be right back.
Oh, those are pretty good.
These are good. I don't like the ones with the tomato juice, but I like these.
Really? I actually the opposite. I like the ones with the.
That's the Modelo's, the Chilada or whatever.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I have yet to try any of the Chilada stuff.
I'll have to try that again. The first time I drank it, the one he's drinking now, the I can't remember the name of it now, but it was pretty good. But I didn't. I was expecting it to taste more like a regular Chilada.
I figured it was going to taste more like a Bud Light Lime, but it's a lot smoother. It might have the tomato juice in it. I just can't taste it. It's good.
I'll have to pick another one up and try it. It's been a while.
And that's
I had a girl over here tonight. She left a bunch of White Claws in here, so that's what we'll get into in a minute. We'll find out.
The law. Didn't you know that? No.
Yeah, they know law when the White Claw comes out.
You talking about the White Claw beer?
Oh my God.
I got a few of them in here.
Are they that good? I've heard a lot about them.
They are. Once you get over the fact that it's not beer, they ain't bad. It's not beer. It's
kind of like the natural light seltzers, probably. Then, I had a 12-pack of those, and I was like, well, they're cheap. I don't care for Bud Light and stuff like that. It's just they don't have enough flavor for me. So, and they got 6% alcohol by volume.
Oh,
so
yeah, I saw them today. Yeah. I'm talking about the White Claw. I saw a box of them, like a variety pack or something, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, those I've been hearing a lot about them. I've never tried that. What percentages of those?
No, the White Claws are 5%.
That's pretty good for a.
Yeah, if you drink enough of them, you're gonna feel it.
And they taste good, huh?
Once you get over the fact that it's not beer, then you get. They're really crisp. They're not bad. Like I said, it takes them to get you. Like I said, she left 2 cases here, so I've been chugging on them because I ain't went.
2 cases, wow, yeah. Nice. I mean, I'd have to drink them too.
Yeah, free alcohol.
See, I think that's the thing I did take and get over with that natural light seltzer is the fact that it's not beer, but once you got over that fact, it was like, this isn't half bad, and it goes down smooth. And a 6% ABV, you have about 3.5, 4 of them. You're like, all right, it's time to hang this shit up for the night.
Exactly.
I know.
I mean, we'll go back to football, man. The way Texas, or the way we handled Texas A&M the other night, that was beautiful.
Oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
I was not expecting it to go that. It honestly wasn't even smooth looking, but just the way that we eat them up.
Yeah, because y'all held them to what?
Yeah.
10. Last year, you only took and beat them by like 2 points, and that was kind of Kellen Mond's coming
That
out.
was a fluke, though. That was a fluke, I think.
Hey, bottom dollar, can I ask you something, brother?
Because there was a lot of mistakes, accidents on that game.
Are they better? Have you ever played a Jimbo Fisher team before? And if you have, ain't these guys pretty good?
They played Florida State all the time in the ACC.
Oh, I know, that's what I'm saying, but they're great. A&M, I really thought A&M had a shot against y'all. We got to play A&M. We're
Not yet. Not yet. Fisher doesn't have his team together yet.
No, he does not. When Jimbo Fisher gets his team together and gets doing things the way he wants to do stuff, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Even when he was playing for Florida, when he was coaching Florida State, I remember, I think the last time I went and watched the game, by the time we made it in the game, they were beating us like 12-0. I mean, that's been, I can't remember. That was
Jameis Winston was.
Yes, Jameis Winston.
He always get her. He couldn't see the plays. Like,
yeah, but what it was,
Jameis Winston lets everybody down. It's okay.
Was going in there we thought was going to win that game, and some fumbles happened. Taj Boyd kind of screwed up a little bit, and I don't even remember what the final score was, but we didn't even go in the game. It was that bad. We got to the gate. We seen what was going on. We went back and watched it on TV. It was awful.
Wow.
Wow.
That was there in his heyday at Florida State, though, because his first 2 or 3 years at Florida State were really good. And
It was. He kind of pulled a Steve Spurrier on them. Shit started hitting the fan. He kind of was like, well, I'm going to go somewhere else.
yeah.
Steve Spurrier, he just packed up shit and left Carolina.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not. My team's my team isn't playing nowhere near up to what my expectations are. I'm
right.
like, he's right.
He's right.
South Carolina. In South Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina.
Because in the middle of the season, he's like,
He's like, F all y'all, I'm done.
I'm done. Wow.
he said, I just can't. I always said when I couldn't do it anymore, I was going to get out. And this is it.
Yeah, he's like, I guess he figured halfway through that season finally he couldn't do it anymore. Which that was the first year, really, they were having a down year under Spurrier, though, because up to that point, they're having 10-win seasons. And
yeah, that was a rough year. That was a rough year for them.
They beat us 5 years in a row, and that was unheard of in this rivalry. For them to beat us that often, that many times, back to back to back.
As a Clemson fan, how much are you tired of hearing the fact that they beat y'all 5 years in a row?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's the only thing they've got to hang their hats on right now.
That's a good question. That's a good
trophy case still has one 1969 ACC trophy and one division championship for the SEC. That's all they have to fucking brag about, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah, they also had a 0 and a 0-11 season, I think, under.
I think they were 0 and like 20 something there for a minute. They were hurt, but
wasn't that under Lou Holtz? They went 0 and
that was before Lou Holtz.
Yeah, they've had a couple 0 and something seasons.
I think Lou Holtz went 0 and.
Yeah, he went 0 and 11 his last
11,
year.
yeah, I remember that.
But I can't say that being a Clemson fan. Clemson was number 4 in the nation, I believe, number 4, number 7. And then Duke, who was 0 and 48 in that many straight games, came into Death Valley and beat us. So can't really pick on that. That was back there, and that was back before Tommy Bowden. So that was Tommy Bowden. Like y'all were talking about Chad Morris. I was trying to get in here on him.
Yeah, what can you say about him? What do you think he'll do at Arkansas?
Thrill, bro. Why do you feel thrilled?
Chad Morris is one of the best recruiters you're ever going to meet. He's excellent recruiting. When he was here as an offensive coordinator, it was a little aggravating for us because he basically played bubble screen left, bubble screen right the whole time.
Right.
Oh, no.
So I'm hoping that he's adapted since then. But as far as recruiting, he's one of the best there is. But he had when you have CJ Spiller over here and you have James Davis, you can do whatever you want to, no matter what. But so that was kind of the plays then while he was here. Whenever he left and Dabo was here and started bringing in Chad Elliott and Elliott and the whole team that we got now, it completely changed. And they started attacking downfield, and it's always adapted to the quarterback, not towards the coordinator. So we've had joint coordinators. So it's always been a blend of minds. So that's really what's helped Clemson. That and the fact we've had these coordinators now for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Brand,
It's funny, y'all taught Saban, so y'all taught Saban something because Saban this year in the offseason made mention of the fact that one of the reasons why Clemson's had the success they've had is the continuity there at the coordinator position where all of his have been leaving. So he said his goal is to have his coordinator stay for multiple years instead of them finding better jobs. He's like, I can't blame them for that, for taking head coaching jobs.
Yeah. The thing that helps Clemson, and I sound like I'm, sound like a Clemson dick, but whatever you want to call it. But the thing with Clemson is it's a beautiful place to live. We have great schools. The coordinators move here. They pay them excellent.
yeah.
And we have good high school football. So their kids get to play excellent high school football, like nation building style of football. And they come to play for Clemson. So that keeps them here. It keeps the coordinators here. And they, like I said, Dabo will take his salary, every raise he gets every year, put that amongst his coordinators.
Yeah. That's a great plan.
The thing that Clemson does better than Alabama is this: Alabama gets the most 5-star recruits. They really do have.
Oh, actually, they're out recruiting Bama now.
But Clemson,
It's 1-2 now with recruiting with Bama and Clemson. It flip flops.
I'm just saying, Clemson gets the best athletes. They get the 6'4", 6'5".
He's going back to the fast.
That's true.
No, it's not. The fellas they get have talent along with that speed and height that they've got. Though it's more than just.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, you go ahead. You're good.
One thing that Dabo does, you look at people like Hunter Renfrow, people who came in as a 2-3-star recruit. They build talent, and you look at Hunter Renfrow. He came in as a 3-star or 2-star.
Wow.
No. Sorry, I take it back. He came in as a walk-on.
Yep.
Walk on. That's
Right. Be where he is today. It's just they know he brings that. Dabo has that personality that brings that out in people. He's that encouraging, but he is not afraid to jump on somebody's ass on the sideline.
Oh yeah.
right.
You see people give him a lot of hell. It's like, oh, he sounds like this nice guy, puts off nice guy personality, and they see him chewing somebody out on the sideline.
That's why Clemson's successful. That's why him and his Saban can be up 50-0 chewing that ass out. That's why me and this guy, we ain't got nothing but hard times for what 5 years.
Did you read that latest Sports Illustrated article that come out in this last month's Sports Illustrated on Clemson? Their the byline on it was has Dabo gone too far, and it's about the fact that Dabo Swinney is a Christian, and he puts his faith at the head of the program there, and his coordinators are Christians, and he's got faith leaders there that they can not only help recruit, but also, and it's basically a hit piece against Clemson, and talking about how they've had First Amendment investigations against the college and everything for that and everything.
Can I say my piece first? Can I say my piece first? And I'll let everybody else talk.
I doubt that.
No, seriously, if you got a problem against Christianity, whatever you believe, whatever you do, that's cool, folks. I don't care. I'm a Christian, or I try to be a Christian. I'm not the best Christian by no means. But what I'm saying is this. I appreciate guys who recruit kids who came from the streets, who never had a father. I mean, for real, that's what Clemson, everybody, Alabama, everybody gets. You know what I'm talking about? I respect somebody in that position who believes in that to inspire them kids. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
One thing, when it comes to what I've understood about Dabo is he puts that out there. When he goes to recruit, he puts that out there. And I'm a Christian. He puts that out there. And he does it. We have some kids of different religions on our team. Lets them do whatever they want, but he makes sure that their faith is just as important as his.
Mm-hmm.
And he really pushes. And I don't care if Clemson wins another national championship or anything, but just watching what he does and makes players better men. If you watch it on the sides, like Deshaun Watson, all these people that he's recruited and built better men out of, that's what matters. And because of that is why he builds good players.
That's the difference. Y'all make good men. Alabama makes great football players. It's what you decide. Arkansas, shit, we can't even get Tony Romo here.
Wait. Hold on.
No, I'm not saying
We've had our screw ups. We've had our screw ups once they get out of
I
college.
know that. Please don't
Saban,
ask me. I'm
Saban,
an Arkansas fan. I'm gentle.
Saban.
It's nothing personal. It's just what happened.
Well, it's the way you worded it, and words matter. All right, just saying.
It's his fault. It's his fault.
Hey, I'm just a
Yeah,
bystander.
he's sitting there watching like, oh shit, he's putting his foot in it again.
He knows how to pull that greatness out of players. He really does.
He
really
does. It's funny because you hear like Greg McElroy and other players that took and played under Saban. You hear them talk about their time under Saban. They love him like they look at him like a father figure. And a lot.
It's just like watching Trump. You only get to see what the media puts out there about him.
Right.
Which is funny. During the Duke game, they got a penalty for a celebration, and Saban flipped shit.
Yes, he did.
And you can see him mouthing the words. They're fucking kids. Let them have fun. God dang it! I was like, wait a minute. Normally he'd be bitching them out for getting the celebration penalty like that, but he went after the referees this time. I was like, that's a damn sure change from the last couple of years. Now it seems like
maybe he's like
watching his press conferences, he seems to have loosened up and stuff like that. Now he's still dour type fellow that he's always been, but he's also more willing to joke, and he understands the kids are having fun. Let them have fun.
Hey, Jeremy.
He's becoming a player's coach.
Me and you need to pick a new team. Arkansas is not our team.
Well, I do have a question there for you, Bottom Dollar. When Chad Morris was your offensive coordinator, did he ever get mad on the sideline when they didn't do something right? Or think about that.
Looking back, it's been a few years now. Watching it, I mean, he would get up there and he would coach them, but he was never, from what I remember, was never like in their face yelling on them.
Maybe he can get done that way. Then maybe if he did.
From what it's been 6-7 years now. He's been going.
Yeah.
But if he could do good doing it that style, maybe he can here. But he doesn't have that kind of like you're talking about.
He is a player's coach, but I don't think he can separate that to drill it. That was just that's been a while ago for me. It really is.
I was just wondering because we was talking about that.
Hey, Bottom Dollar, the reason why he's saying that is we're trying to figure out who our coach is going to be. Bro.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out is this going to work out in the long run, or we just?
If Morris,
he's recruiting good. He's recruiting really good.
He's recruited very well. Bottom Dollar, let me ask something. If you had to put Chad Morris as your head coach or your offensive coordinator, what would you do, sir?
If I had to get rid of Dabo?
No. Nothing about Dabo.
Wait. The faith tells everything. Whenever you asked him if you had to have Chad Morris as your head coach or your offensive coordinator, look on his eyes going up like, wait, I've got to have a choice on either one of these motherfuckers, on either one of these choices. That should tell you everything.
If I had to have him, honestly, I'd rather have him as offensive coordinator.
There you go. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
I really would.
You would rather him to call the plays in, basically.
Even though he is right, Alan is right. I'm just saying. Yeah, I would love for him to call plays. That's what we're mad about, Bo. Seriously.
Joe Craddock, he's not doing very good on the play.
SMU. Ben Hicks.
Tell you what, if you were looking for an offensive coordinator, I hate to say it, we have two split. If somebody could pry one of ours away, that'd be a great addition to a team, but I don't think you'll be able to because of the money and the lifestyle we have here.
Y'all take and pay the coordinators there like other teams pay their head coaches.
Exactly.
Right.
They're taking to give their coordinators $2.5-3 million a season. And they could be co-coordinators. They're both taking to get $2.5-3 million a season. So it's gonna be hard to take. That's one of the reasons why I think Clemson has had the sustained success that they've had, is because they're paying their coordinators the way they are. So they've got that continuity between seasons, and they can start at the 9th grade, 8th grade level, take and recruit these kids that they see talent in, and by the time they hit high school, they're still the coordinator there, and they know they're not going to take and leave, so they'll take and they've got the commitment, and they don't take a move off those commitments. They don't matter if they get a 5-star at that same position. They're not moving off that commitment because they've had that one guy taken there the whole time from 8th grade going, hey, we want you, we want you, we want you.
Yeah.
And the coaches below, let's say Brent Venables, the coaches below him are learning from him. I believe whenever it comes time, we're going to lose probably the offense coordinator first, but Brent Venables is going to be a head coach somewhere eventually.
Right.
Once his kids graduate from Clemson, I see him going to be a Big 10, Pac-12, somewhere big time coach somewhere.
I'll be honest with you, y'all got Dabo's got that out clause, and the only team he's got the out clause for is Alabama. I think once Saban's gone, I give it 2 seasons. Dabo's going to be the coach of Bama.
Okay, now here's my question.
We got more money and deeper pockets than Clemson.
Here's my question.
No.
Here's my question. Why would he do that? Look at Jeremy Pruitt with Tennessee. He was a great.
Why would he do what?
And he done got his ass whooped by Georgia State.
But again, you got to take a look at
Georgia State ain't been around for 10 years. They ain't won 40 games, folks. 40 games.
But you also got to look at the fact that Jeremy Pruitt had a bare cupboard there at Tennessee. He was working with 2 stars, no stars.
True.
That's what he was working with. Because all the 4, 5, and 3 stars had pretty much jumped ship at that point. His first year, he worked with what was left over, the walk-ons, and his 18, 19 recruits.
Right.
But I do agree with you, Alan. If Dabo ever leaves, is going to Alabama. If he ever leaves Clemson, it'd be hard to see if he does before he retires. I mean, he's built this program. He is the shining star. I mean, he's going to have the field named after him. He's going to have statues. Then
why would he go to Alabama?
Because he's Alabama alumni.
And he
spent his whole life growing up wanting to attend the University of Alabama.
I did not know that. I apologize.
He's from Alabama. So, I mean, he's from Alabama.
Exactly. He's from Pelham. He took him
between. That's it. That's the only reason he would go there. I mean,
he started as a walk-on and took and gained his he was able to take and is paid for after his second year. They took and offered him a scholarship after his second year as a walk-on. So I mean,
okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I think if he leaves, it's that deep connection to Alabama, the state and the college would be the reason why he leaves. Past that, if he takes and just that's the one thing is the fact that he's built Clemson from where he built it from to where it's at now is one reason why I think we don't get him. That'd be the reason why.
I must admit he's one hell of a coach. I wish he was our coach.
His whole outlook and the way he does stuff. I'm not so much a fan of Clemson. I'm a fan of Dabo.
Oh, yes, sir.
You can't help but like.
A lot of people say that. Yeah, so I agree with that. I mean, I don't know what everybody hates on Clemson for as far as the school, but
y'all are too damn good. That's why everybody hates.
If I was an ACC fan, I'd be
too damn good.
I live 20 minutes 15 minutes outside of Moncks Corner. So I mean, I've been in the state since '92, so or '90. So I mean, Carolina and Clemson's all I've heard about, other than when I was able to find stuff about Bama for the longest time. So.
When does Alabama play South Carolina? This weekend or next weekend?
This coming weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
That's gonna be disgusting.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. Y'all are friends. I'll be the referee. I'll moderate.
No, he's from Mott's Corner. This is one of my favorite places. I have a cabin down at Santee and Cross. So.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Next time you come down this way, you have to take and let me know, and I have to take and meet up because. We do a lot of fishing. I don't do enough fishing.
Vinson, Alabama fan are wanting to meet up and have a good time.
Oh,
Jeez.
I don't.
He's not an Auburn fan.
No, I
am. Clemson fan.
The only thing Clemson and Auburn have in common is John Heisman. So that's it.
That's right.
Like I said, he's not an Auburn fan, so he's good.
No, I didn't say.
I mean, you're an Arkansas fan, and I'm talking to you.
Thank you, sir. I'm unworthy.
Oh, I love you to death, Blake. I'm just picking.
I love you too, Ellie. Even though my team does suck.
Well, I remember whenever before y'all's coach took that motorcycle ride with that hoe from the backside. Hell, Arkansas was something to be damn threatened with.
Bottom dollar. Let me ask you something. Brother. If your coach had an affair with a younger chick, was married, he got on a bike, he ran off the road, he did all this shit. His wife didn't leave him. Would you fire him?
His Clemson. Yes, he would.
Yeah, because look, hell, we got rid of Chad Kelly for doing some cocaine in a damn bowl game, so it wouldn't take but a split second to get rid of him at Clemson.
It's
So,
cocaine. It's not.
Clemson is look. I don't know if you've ever been to Clemson. There's a lot of churches around that joint, so all it would take is Dabo to take and have the same type of screw up, and all it has to be is just word of an affair around there.
All he needs is one of these freeze incidents, right?
Oh my God.
His wife is just as much part of Clemson's Dabo is.
Oh, okay.
She does fundraising. She does breast cancer awareness. She's involved with the school. She's as much part of the Clemson family as Dabo is. So if something happened that way, his ass be gone. And that's here. I mean, we boot his ass. I mean, that's just the way that our, I say, alumni and boosters, we don't want that negative connotation here. I mean, we try to be respectful and have a good quality.
But then your quality of football could go way down.
That's up.
A lot of people want that.
No, I'm saying it could if Dabo's not there. I mean, you never know.
When I was at
Bama, they struggled for years and years, so they got the right coach again.
Hey, hell yeah.
It can happen to anybody.
He is totally right. The best team I ever saw before Alabama started kicking ass and then Clemson started kicking ass was USC. Y'all remember USC about 2000?
Oh, yeah. They were
Reggie.
They were cheating, too. So,
hey, well, fuck it. Let us cheat. I want to win.
every team cheats in college football. It's just
we don't.
How much hush money do you have?
Look, man, Alan, I'm gonna tell you the honest.
Alan, we got 350.
We should be the best team in the nation. Let me tell you why. We got Walmart money. We got JP Hunt money. We got Reynolds money. We got Tyson Foods money. They're all up there, and we can't have a winning team. Nobody's patient. I blame Walmart.
And we still
you don't have
our fault.
You don't have.
Are you sure they're not Alabama grads? Because Barrett Bryant was from Arkansas, so.
One thing you don't have.
He's right up the road.
So that's why
Y'all
Arkansas
right up the road.
Y'all are winners. Y'all had an Arkansas dude running for
we had somebody smart enough to leave the state, is what it is.
Hey, hey, Alan, we were dumb enough to let him go, so it's okay.
You know that at my job, the secretary there, the older lady, that was her uncle,
Bear Bryant.
Great, yeah. They said that when he came in there, it was like when she was little. Said, "Did you remember all the kids was real quiet? That's Uncle Paul." And they were all. He was an intimidating factor, even back,
Oh yeah.
On the kids. She just remembers that.
Dude, that's awesome.
So,
yeah, she's got one of his hats
no shit
that he wore in one of the bowl games. Yeah.
Hey, can I touch this hat?
I've touched it before, but I'd have to.
Let's get back to bottom dollar. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Alan would like to hear more about that.
The only thing y'all Arkansas don't have, and Alabama is pushing, but I don't think they quite have. The only team that can beat us, y'all don't have IPTAY money, which is our booster club. I'll
pay $10 a year for those that don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I think the only people that are close is Ohio State. I think they're ahead of us, and Texas is like a couple $1 million behind us. In Alabama, they have the clout. They have Alabama, the name, and Forrest Gump.
Hey, yeah.
They keep running on Forrest Gump name. Right?
I was going to say, what do y'all think about doing this every Tuesday about 9 o'clock in the about 8:30 in the evenings on every Tuesday?
Well, I promise if we do it, I'll be more sober.
I can't promise you every Tuesday, but if I see you in here and I can, I will.
Well, what's a good time for you?
Yeah, any time you want to take and join in, you are more than welcome to.
Hell yeah,
Having you here.
Dude, you're cool, brother. Subscribe to Bottom Dollar. He's cool. Even though he's a Clemson fan, one day he'll be an Arkansas fan. Just like this cat up here. He'll be an Arkansas fan.
You know, I say, right here, we should be Razorback.
No, seriously.
Well, meth is very prevalent in the state of South Carolina. So there is a chance at some point in time I might wind up being an Arkansas fan, but right now I just don't see it.
It's just like incest in Alabama, so we have it around here too.
Oh, hey, I didn't say that.
Kind of like the stump training up over there in Arkansas.
Oh my goodness!
I'll be back. Yeah.
When y'all train, when y'all, never mind. I'm about to say,
I'm back.
do y'all farmers use the rubber bands with the chickens around there?
Hey, it's okay. Y'all can all
They do in Kentucky.
Hey, let me ask you something. How many presidents came from Alabama? That's right, not a damn one. How many came out of Arkansas?
I don't know,
That's
but look
a
how
bad
screwed up our
example.
country is now.
One. That's right.
But look at how screwed up our country is now.
Hey, brother, that's not the point. Nobody cares about that.
That's not the point.
How many people
How
came
do
out?
we call football? I don't have enough.
I don't understand how it feels to be a Clemson fan. I'm a winner through and through. You are a winner through and through. Me and him, the only thing we got to hang our hats on are Bill Clinton. Sorry.
Hey,
Oh,
he was out these fun president.
We got Johnny Cash too. How about that?
Oh shit, we got Johnny Cash.
There you go.
Give you
Y'all
that.
got more. That's more than the football team.
Hey,
Right now.
That's more than Bill Clinton.
Yep.
Cheers. It is. For real.
That's a lot more than Bill Clinton right now.
But,
oh yeah,
as far as
Johnny Cash.
I will get back into it before we all get out of here. As far as the ACC goes, Clemson's pretty much sitting at the top, and I hate it.
Terrible.
I hate it. And the way it's looking, Syracuse, you see what happened to them this weekend.
Yeah, Maryland whooped them.
Maryland looks good. Maryland may win the Big Ten. I really do believe that. However, North Carolina's not looking too bad.
No.
Hotty,
We got a hottie toddy in here. Oh shit.
What?
We got a hottie toddy in here.
Oh no, we just got beat by Hotty Toddy.
Well, that means that they're drinking, trying to absorb their hatred for their team. I don't understand that. They have
No, that's a Ole Miss.
That's Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss.
Hottie toddy.
I know.
Oh, Ole Miss.
how many are they ever going to get out of penalties? And
Hey, Ole Miss, you deserve to kick our ass the other night, even though you did cheat like hell and call back the touchdown for one. Even though you did take that damn targeting call.
You don't have no excuses, do you?
We've only got one viewer. Don't scare them off, all right? Just don't scare them off.
Damn,
Shit.
they beat us. By the way,
Oh, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here, Franco.
hey,
We're glad you're here. You can talk back in the chat, or you can go up a little bit further and you can join if you want to, and give us your view of.
Subscribe to this guy.
I'm sorry.
Subscribe to this whole panel. You know, this fella, that fella, and that
Oh, there
fella
you go.
down there.
Now,
That fella down there, that fella up there, that fella down here. Hugh Freeze is a
Freeze.
Duke head. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He got y'all all kind of
Did you
boogers.
see that? He was like when he was coaching the first game Liberty played. He was
It's cool as shit.
No. It's funny because Mississippi, that first recruiting class that Hugh Freeze had down there, where they pulled all them 5 stars, it was like, how the fuck are they pulling all these people? Because we understand. I understand. Everybody. Yeah, exactly. Everybody understood. I was like, everybody understands Eli Manning going to where David Cutcliffe was coaching, but how what the fuck is going? We were all like, they're paying some people down there. That's the only thing we could figure. And sure, as shit.
they were taking 5 stars away from Alabama. They were taking from Georgia. They were taking from Clemson.
Somebody needs to.
They were taking the best players in the state of Mississippi from damn Mississippi State too, who a lot of times gets the damn best.
They were
recruits.
just outbidding you guys, and
Hell
that's what was done. They got caught.
So,
You Freeze
I mean,
couldn't.
hey, Alan, let me ask you
We
something.
still won national titles without those 5
How many-
stars, but still.
Alan,
How
let me
many
ask you
coaches do you know that owns dealerships?
something.
Saban.
That's it. That's the
That
Next thing,
he owns a bunch of
That's a
how
good.
does a high school
No,
five like that?
I'm sorry. Yep.
He was more worried about hookers.
oh, there was a.
Why be a millionaire if you can't have fun with it, right?
Exactly.
They said that actual, because Petrino, he had the state phone, and they had the text messages. He was like texting these volleyball players and chicks during some of the games. Like they
Oh
said,
yeah.
another game, like in key parts of the game, he was texting. Like,
That sorry son of a bitch.
Whenever Louisville fires you for your actions,
Have you seen his wife? Have you seen his wife? I take my chance on a bite too with this chick. Okay.
she knows not. So I mean, I will give him that.
don't blame Petrino. Blame
No,
his bad
no.
motorcycle driving skills.
Don't hate on
You
them.
can't take a curve. I mean, come on.
Don't hate on them. Hate on me. This bitch would make a freight train take a dirt road. This bitch got teeth down there. Like, no, don't come here.
No wonder he rented his motorcycle.
Right.
Was it biting him
You Clemson friend. Damn.
what happened? Was it you were biting him in the ass crack or something like that?
Yeah.
Do you know what the story was behind that? They claim what actually happened on that. Petrino, the girl was on the bike with him, and the guy, her boyfriend, was looking for, like, knew something was going on, and he followed them.
That's why you don't find your girlfriend at the crack houses around there. What the fuck?
Boyfriend ran him over. It makes sense.
That's what they were saying, that he was
trying to run him down. I'd be like, go ahead, babe, do whatever you gotta do. That motherfucker got money. Get what you can get. We gonna be rich.
Pay the rent. Pay the rent. We're in college.
That was the word out. Yeah.
Hey, guys, that's the wrong attitude to have. No.
What are you talking about? That's everybody.
Apparently, you've never been a poor ass college guy either.
Brother.
My wife tells me all the damn time. She's like, you know Eric Church, my next husband, right? I'm like, bullshit. She's like, yeah, then I'm gonna come back to you after we take divorce and I'll take half his money. I'm like, you're fucking nuts.
Eric Church.
Make sure it's at least 60%.
Give me my money.
Okay, well, that called for one more beer. That was funny shit. I'll be right back.
So really, I mean, I figured Hugh Freeze. I mean, he's a great offensive coordinator. I'd take him as offensive coordinator, no doubt. He was good.
Head coach wise, I don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, I mean,
To me, he's still on that same level with Chad Moore. Chad Moore, once he gets his offense rolling, he likes that high flying left to right kind of thing. And if he gets the players in there and he can recruit, because you've seen what he did. He's the one that brought C.J. Spiller and them in here.
Really? Okay.
Once he brings those guys in there, it's game on as long as he can get his players in there. That's like SMU. He didn't really have the time to get his offense in there, but they wanted to win so bad that and then this option came on at Arkansas. Why would you not leave SMU to jump to Arkansas?
exactly.
Yeah.
So once he gets his players there, give him. How long has he been the head coach of Arkansas now?
This is his second year, so the start of his second year.
Started second year. Give him 2 to 3 years. It's kind of like Willie Taggart down at Florida State.
Yeah, it's going to be a while.
It's a rebuilding thing, and the same thing going on at Georgia Tech right now. They switched from a triple option full time under Paul Johnson. They switched to a pro style. I mean, that's going to take time for the players to learn. And the same thing on Arkansas. Give him time. Let him see what he's going to do. Give him at least 4 years, 5 years. If he doesn't do it after he gets his players in there, then look at a different option. But he can recruit as best as anybody in the country.
Well, we had one of the best recruiting classes since rivals started taking the rankings. That's the best Arkansas has had was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So when you get a top 20, it was in the top 25, it was 22 or something. But that's really good for Arkansas. So, and this year is looking pretty good on recruiting. So I'm like, I would hate to just give up on him when he's getting all these good recruits in here. It's like, well, then what are we going to do? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you give him 2 years, he brings his recruits in, you bring another coach, then that coach has got to rebuild.
Well, I saw a statistic where we're like 53% of our team is freshmen.
That's like Carolina under Muschamp's first year as head coach. Like 50% of the players they had on the field were all true freshmen. You know, and
that's what we're having problems with our line. They're
I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like a lot of formation issues, like timing, getting in sync with the formation, and that's what they're having problems with more than anything.
I don't know. I haven't watched Arkansas this year. Is Chad Moore? He's still running that high flying, no huddle offense?
Not yet. He doesn't. That's that's the problem. We don't have enough. The players don't know the playbook good enough to, and we don't really have I don't think we have the talent just yet to do it. Now we got wide receivers. We got some of the best wide receiver recruits in the nation, and tight end we got Hunter Henry.
He's probably
his brother Hudson Henry's supposed to be better than his brother, they say, but he's a freshman too. So
we don't have the right pieces, and we don't have the right mindset. We're not like you. We're not like y'all. We don't.
No, it's going to take a while to build it.
It's going to take.
No. Seriously, everybody can believe they're a winner. If you believe you're a winner, you win.
You can believe you're a winner, but unless you got the talent, you're still going to get your ass kicked. That's just the way it goes.
It's going to take Chad Morris at least 3 to 4 years before he gets the players in to run his offense.
Right.
I think you were out when I was talking about Willie Taggart a minute ago. And Florida State sucks right now because he's running a different thing. Same thing with Georgia Tech going on there, and Fuentes up there at Virginia Tech.
What about Chip Kelly? Chip Kelly?
What's that?
Chip Kelly at UCLA?
Chip Kelly just sucks as a coach.
Yeah, he was badass at Oregon. He ain't done shit.
Yeah, that's because he used somebody else's recruits at Oregon.
Right.
He did.
He stayed there for 4 years, just long enough to take and use the last bit of recruits that he could the whole time he was there. And then he took and let's take and go to NFL. We've seen what the hell happened there.
Yeah.
And now you see what's happening at UCLA. He just
hey, but at the same time,
Saban's first year
on the NFL.
Saban took and if they'd have gotten Breeze like he wanted to, Saban would still be in the NFL. He'd still be the coach of the Dolphins. But Saban's first 2 years weren't very good. 7-6, and then 11-2 or 11-3, and then the national championship. And his first 2 years, he's using Mike Schuler recruits until he get his recruits integrated into the system.
And I'll be honest with you, there's some coaches. I even think this with Dabo because some people talk about Dabo going to the NFL. I don't see Dabo being an NFL style coach. He is a builder of men. So if you have grown men in there, I don't see Dabo doing well in the NFL. Same thing with Nick Saban. I think he does better building players and stuff to get to the NFL.
Right.
And in the last 2 years, the NFL stopped calling Nick Saban because, like Dabo's wife there at Clemson, Nick's wife there at Tuscaloosa is an integral part of the societal fabric there. She does a lot of the recruiting. She takes and does stuff with the kids there on campus. She's all the time having the freshmen and stuff like that over for dinner with her and Nick, and she's an integral part of the society there in Tuscaloosa. So that's one of the reasons why
the relationship between Dabo and Nick Saban is funny because they go out every year after the national championship. Whoever wins buys a steak dinner. I mean, they go out. It's
Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, we're gonna start kicking their ass for long. Ain't you happy?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Oh, we're going to. It's okay.
We're waiting for it. I mean, this sounds arrogant as shit, but
no, don't sound arrogant. I hate people who sound arrogant.
We do. I mean, this past 5 years has been Clemson, Alabama. I would really like to see somebody come up here and play with us.
Hey, we're going to. Arkansas,
I think this year Oklahoma might take and do it.
Yeah.
Hey, bottom dollar. How old are you, brother?
32.
You're 32. I am 34. I promise you, by the age of 75, we will kick your ass. One. And maybe one. It may take us 40 fucking
Here,
years.
we got you.
to do it.
If we do, I'll buy you another wheelchair.
Look at that. Don't take him up on that. He wants one of them electric scooters. He wants the scooter motorized.
By then, we'll be floating on air. We'll be floating on air.
Hey, no shit.
I got this. I'm gonna get us
By
both.
then we'll have
I'm gonna get us both some money.
by then we'll have socialized healthcare, so you won't have to buy him anything. He'll be able to take you up to the nearest.
I see you up there.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
Hey, seriously,
I will beat you guys.
hey, seriously, I know this is a college football thing. We've been having fun. I hope his Alabama squad plays your Clemson squad. Hope y'all have a good time.
I just have you guys on talking about all this during the season. It's going to be awesome. That's great.
Yeah, Bottom, you gotta come join us, man. I'll be more sober, I promise.
But well, here's the question. Here's
This makes it more fun. We don't want it that way.
here's the question for Bottom Dollar. Do you have a Facebook? If you got a Facebook, we can reach out to you on Facebook, because that's how us three can coordinate or coordinate this stuff. So we could take into, even if it's 10 or something like that on a weeknight that you're able to take and join. We have a 4-person panel. We can talk college and and NFL and everything like that. We just talk football for a couple hours, and you know what I mean.
I can talk with college. I don't watch a whole lot of NFL, but if you want to find my page, it's Bottom Dollar Outdoors on Facebook. And Brad Hill is my name if you can find me. So I'm right there.
Hey, it's okay, brother. We're going to stalk you like hell. You have added flavor to this. We're going to find you. We will find you. We will find you.
I am not the most.
All we got to type in on YouTube, coolest Clemson Tiger fan, and we'll find you.
I'm actually not like, when it comes to stats and names and stuff like that, I'm not the most knowledgeable, but I do watch and see.
You do enjoy watching them kick that ass, don't you?
Oh, I love it. I mean,
Oh, I know. It's cool, man. Here in about 70 years, like I said a minute ago, if you live to 70, we're going to whoop your ass one time. You may kick ours last 49, but it's okay.
As a Clemson fan, as a longtime Clemson fan, I never forget losing to Duke.
Oh,
They beat 0-42. I will never forget that. I will never get the big head.
I thought he was going to say, being a Clemson fan, I hope y'all kick our ass. We're going to. It's okay. Just picking, buddy. Just picking.
I love it. I love this shit.
Cheers to Bottom Dollar. He's a cool dude. Cheers to JV. Cheers to Ellen Beer and Gaming. This has been fun, man.
I've had a great time, guys.
God, y'all been on here.
He's like, y'all been on here how long?
Found you on Facebook.
Hey, we ain't got no money, brother. We ain't got no money. Well, they got money. I ain't got no money. I'm saving.
I ain't got no money. Shit.
Hey, Bottom Dollar. I'm saving up for a haircut, brother. You know what I mean?
He's been saving up all like last 10 years.
I was about to say, donated.
No, 11 years.
11 years? Okay, 11 years.
I wish I had your problem.
Hey, homie, I wish I had your beard. That's what I would say. You know what's fucked up? I
trimmed it off like 3 days ago and it's back, so that's how it rolls.
Hey,
that's
cool.
Places.
That's cool, buddy. I had a haircut yesterday. It happened.
I think I'm going to have to grow a beard now after all this beard talk.
Dude, you are a beard.
Do it, man. I mean, that would. That's the thing about having a beard. You can either look like a good guy or you can look like a good villain. You have two choices.
All right. Well.
Hey, Jeremy, which one's the good guy and which one's the good villain? Oh, wait a minute. Which one's a good guy and which one's a good villain?
I'm not commenting on that. That's a weighted question.
Oh, come on, Jay. You want my answer?
They're both good guys. How about that?
You want my answer? The guy who wins. Whoever wins is my hero.
So Clemson's a winner right now?
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Well, they won the last time.
My homie Allen over here.
Last year they did win. We have to give them that. They won.
Well,
Alan, you're from Alabama originally? Now you're living in South Carolina.
Yep, I'm from Mobile, Alabama, and now I'm living in a little place called Macedonia.
I lived in Mobile. That's the hottest freaking place on earth.
Yeah.
I lived there for 3 damn months. That's the hottest place on earth.
Yeah.
Jack, hey,
I've been there before. Yeah.
becoming friends. We got people becoming friends right here. This is dope.
That's
Alabama fan.
I found you on Facebook, and I took and followed the bottom dollar. So,
My phone's dead, so I'll prove it here in a minute.
well, you didn't have no add friend option on your profile page, so I couldn't go add friends. So it's all good. I'm following your page. I can message you. I've got you saved. So
All right, that's cool. Because I think I might have like reached that limit because of bottom dollar outdoors and people would fish with me. And fish
I got you.
if I can, I need to delete a bunch of people from high school that I don't like anymore. So.
So do you take and do like fishing tours and stuff? You take people out, take and go fishing and things of that nature?
I don't guide, but I love to take people fishing. But no, I don't do like guiding service or nothing like that. But no, I love to take people I meet, especially people from my YouTube. Especially have channels and stuff that like to fish. We meet up. We do a big tournament every year. We started it this past year. We're going to do another one this year. Do a YouTubers catfish tournament on Lake Wiley. I think this year we're doing it in April. So we're going to get out there and we do a live feed for 30 minutes apiece. And during the whole tournament, everybody gets 30 minutes with each fisherman. And it's a great time. So we always want to encourage other YouTubers to come out here and do it, especially if you have any kind of fishing thing on your channel.
Nice. Cool beans.
I cannot believe this. Just like I said 10 minutes ago, I am witnessing a new guy I just met who's cool as shit. He loves Clemson. Now I know my homeboy up here. He's an Alabama fan. Y'all are becoming friends. This is awesome.
Well, I've called to Alan.
I make you both a deal right now. I make you both a deal right now.
I was going to say, but between other people's live streams, my own live streams, and you know, everything like that, me and him have took and chatted back and forth a couple of times.
Okay.
I mean,
we had that one live stream where it was just me, you, and I think it was
So y'all have met each other before, right?
Yeah, that's been a couple of months ago that happened too. Because I think I was.
Let's do a football live stream, and I was like, well, I can't always jump in here when I can. So
yeah.
Hey, that's cool, guys. Y'all are. Hey, everybody.
We actually met on, if y'all follow, y'all like beer, craft beer pours. That's where we met at.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Oh my God!
I think that night I think I wound up getting drunk as a skunk that night because.
Not you.
I remember
We were.
Not you.
We were.
It's one of the few times I've gotten drunker than a skunk on fucking on live stream. Normally, once I start talking and you can hear the banjos coming out, I'm like, all right, y'all, you have a good evening. I'm gone. But that night I was probably talking like Boomenhauer and shit. So
Is Moose still open down there in Mott's Corner?
no.
Oh my God!
You're talking about right there off of 17 by the Citgo. Yeah, no, it's not open. They can't keep no place open in that little spot very long. It's been 10 different restaurants that stay open for about 2 weeks. It shuts down, and 2 months later it opens up to something new for 2 or 3 weeks.
Mott's Corner is the biggest, fastest growing community in South Carolina right now.
It is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. It sucks. We experienced that up here in Simpsonville. So
yeah, we've got a Giffy Plantation that has been historical. It's basically been protected, and finally the zoning council was like, "Yep, we're going to take and let 1,500 new homes they can come to it," and everybody in Mott's Corner is like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
That was WMA, wasn't it? That was hunting land.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to protect that kind of stuff, I'm going to plug this right now. If you like your hunting land, you like where you're at, and you like to have options to do it, join the thing. It's called Backcountry Hunters and Anglers. That's what they do. They lobby in Washington. They fight for it. all of your public access to the lakes, all of your hunting land. They fight for it. And South Carolina's about to start a new chapter. We're going to have a like a meet and greet. We call it, brew night in Charleston at the Yeti place coming October.
Oh, cool.
All right. And at the what place?
Yeti?
Yeti. Yeah, they're like factory outlet store there in Charleston.
Yeti, like
Is it there at the Tanger Outlets?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. So they're going to have a meet and greet. I think it's I have to pull up the date, but I think it's towards the middle of October. They're going to have it there. If you join them, I mean, that's what they fight for. It's big out west, and we're trying to bring it east.
Well, we need it here. We need it here in Moncks Corner because we've had just with Charleston and how big the surrounding area has grown. It's like, oh my God, nobody's happy about that at all. I'm not happy about it because hell, the traffic in Moncks Corner already got bad enough in the last 5 years, just from people going from like Georgetown and Jamestown up to Charleston, and people coming from Charleston way and Goose Creek going back towards Georgetown and stuff like that don't want to take 52.
Boeing has done to that area what BMW has done to this area.
Well, we've also got Volvo coming, and we've already got Mercedes here, and it's.
So anybody who's looking for technical jobs, don't move here. Stay the hell.
Hey Jay. Even though we're not talking, you a bad motherfucker too, brother. Just like the rest of these guys.
Nah.
Cheers, boys. Cheers. Everybody. Cheers.
We moved off on a tangent there for a minute. Sorry.
No, hey, guys, I enjoyed the tangent. I just wanted to shout to my homeboy.
Got a quick question for you though, South Carolina.
Oh shit.
What's the best brewery in South Carolina? Westbrook. I'm trying to think of some that's from.
My favorite one here is going to be RJ Rockers.
So they got some pretty. The only thing I've ever had by them is that Son of a Peach. That's what's most available here. That's pretty decent. Westbrook down out of Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Westbrook. Yeah,
they've got.
I've heard of it.
My favorite. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Alan. Go ahead.
I was going to say they've got just about any style of beer you want, and they've got specialty stuff that just knock your socks off.
My favorite beer out of South Carolina to this day comes out of Palmetto Brewery in Charleston. Is their the Ghost Rider.
That's good because it's a good lager with nice full flavor, and it's got that heat on the back end.
Heat on the back end, but it's hard for us to get it up here.
See, I think it's a seasonal thing because they don't take in. You can't find it year round around here neither.
No, it is
40 minutes from Charleston. So.
Next time I brew it, I'm going there and getting a keg of it and putting it in my damn kegerator.
Wow, hear that.
That's that good?
Yeah, it is good. Every time they release it, I get at least a 6-pack. I try to make sure I get a 6-pack.
Hang on, let me see if I find the can for it. Where I got one up here. There it is.
They brew it with ghost peppers.
Oh
That's
my
it.
goodness.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider beer. I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, they take and brew it with ghost peppers. It's really good. It's got a full flavor. It's a full flavored.
It's a pale ale.
Yeah.
But it hits you at the end with just a little bit of spice. It's wonderful. It's easy to drink. It's great.
That brewery's out of South Carolina?
Yes, Charleston.
Charleston.
Yep, Palmetto Brewing Company. They actually take and give tours and everything like that down there in the them in Holy City take and give brewery tours down there in Charleston. But hell, the Charleston area done took and blown up so much. There's like 30 breweries down in the Charleston area. It's crazy.
It's that way here. The upstate is slowly Asheville's brewing style, and their Asheville's lifestyle, which is a lot more liberal than what I'm used to, is slowly coming down in the Greenville area. They took it basically. Asheville has taken over like Travelers Rest and those towns up here, where you have the not bikers, but bicyclers and all that stuff. And
oh yeah.
they bring a lot of liberal ideas, but they bring good beer. So yeah,
that's like Durham and Raleigh and stuff like that. They've got Wicked Weed and they've got Tabas and.
Hey, did somebody say Wicked Weed?
Yes. Hopefully they'll make the real weed legal here soon.
No, that's not cool because your federal government does not like that. And if they do that, everybody will lose money.
I
I'll
don't give
be happy.
a fuck.
Be happy. Hey, bottom dollar, I'll become your brother. I'll move up there to your house. I'll become a Clemson fan, my friend. Fuck Arkansas. Fuck Arkansas. Ain't that right, Jay? Oh, that ain't right, Jay. All right, yeah.
Arkansas is right over the river. We're right over beside you.
It's some good fishing in Arkansas too, though.
Hey, where I was talking, speaking of Arkansas, where Santee Cooper is this huge, big catfishing area, and we owe it to Arkansas. The whole lake was stocked with Arkansas blue caps.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We have over 100 pounds there every time he comes. So I mean, they're there.
Yeah,
All Arkansas blue caps. So we owe that to y'all.
well, there's a lot of great fishing places. I don't fish very much anymore. I used to. Blake needs to go fishing. You need.
I need to go fishing. I've got my hunting license. I ain't been hunting yet this year.
Guys, I don't need to go fish. I'd figure out some way to fuck it up like I have this last.
$50 million got to do it.
I figure out
where everybody go.
I haven't been fishing in years, and my wife and kids have been wanting to go fishing. I want to go fishing too. I told them, which I need to get up with my brother, and I was supposed to go to last weekend, but we had that damn hurricane. I'm gonna try to get up with him next week or two and go fishing with him. I get my fishing license again. Thankfully, it's only like $15, but I think I'm gonna take and get the fishing and hunting combo for $75.
Alan, you got a brother? I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, I've got two brothers. I got one that lives in Colorado, and him and
he can hook you up.
yeah. Well, when I go there, him and his boyfriend could hook me up.
Okay.
I gotta get a little boy's room.
That's I've got no problem with it. I've got no problem with it because whatever makes him happy, I'm cool with. And the other guy, from what I can tell, they look like they're happy together, and they seem like good. So that's all that matters to me. And then my other brother's like 6'3". He's like 300 and something pounds, but he's had back surgeries, but he's still not somebody you want to fuck with too much. He's the fastest big person I've ever seen.
So not knowing any of your brothers or your family, are you the small dude? Are you like the me of the litter, the runt?
Yeah, pretty well.
Dude,
I've also got
bench press bulldozers.
let me put it to you this way. All right, my dad lived in Georgia. My stepmom, I call her mom. I love her to death. I've got, and he's not blood, but he's still blood to me, regardless.
Awesome,
I got a brother down there named Evan, and he's about my height. He's a little crazy. He's cool as shit. I've got, let's see, from my dad, I've got two sisters. From my mom, I've got two sisters.
Hey, man, it's all good. God bless you.
I've got more siblings than what I can keep up with. I can't keep up with all these damn.
I enjoy fucking with everybody on this panel because all y'all, you three are the reasons why everybody's here. I'm just the fucking guy you picked up underneath the
Shut the fuck up. You're cool too. God damn. If it weren't for your quips, nobody would come watch this shit.
Hey, bottom dollar. She said, shut the fuck up.
Listen here, Gremlin. All right, just because I take and say you're a good person doesn't mean you need to keep on being a smart ass. If we pour water on you, are you gonna take and is it gonna make another one of you?
It depends on how much money you pay me, homie.
It's like he knows
you taking missed that movie go over your head.
He's
no short 3 hours, and we've really deterred from football here, guys. I got to get up and go to work here.
How many people still watching? So
there's two people still watching, but
how many people?
2 million.
2 million. We've got 2 million watching.
Hey, to anybody watching this right now, God bless y'all. Subscribe to that dude. He's my best friend. Subscribe to that dude. He's one of my best friends. Subscribe to this dude. I just made him like even though his football team's better than me. He's a good friend too. It's okay.
We're all friends. Subscribe to all of us, damn it. You see the names there. No need to point.
I love the name.
I can't figure out the pointing anyways half the time.
I love the name Bottom Dollar. I wish I'd have thought of that. I'd bet my last bottom dollar. That's
I'm always down to my last bottom.
last bottom. Exactly. That's a cool. That's a cool name.
Is I'm a blue collar guy. I do HVAC work.
Right.
Don't have a lot of money. My job on my channel is to teach people how to fish, hunt, and be competitive, especially in winter tournaments, on a blue collar man's budget.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
HVAC, no shit. My stepdad runs an HVAC company down here. I did that from the age of 14 off and on until I was about 27 when I finally said, fuck it, it's too hot.
Yeah.
And then like a dumbass went and did road construction work. So
Oh, yeah, that really.
Well, that's going to help out a lot.
I was a paramedic, EMT.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I said, hell, because the money sucks for
Mhm.
what you do. And I said, no, I was like,
So
I
you-
love it.
you-
I can't start
You
doing
and
it.
TNT, right? Let me ask something, brother. Let me ask something, brother. Seriously, for everybody, this just for me and them, or being you. How many fine chicks you give mouth to mouth to? Comment.
3.
That's
But-
exactly. That's
But
exactly 2 more than I've had. I'm
but
pissed.
it was the other girls riding and they was driving too.
So are they the fancy hens or what are they?
What's that?
They fancy hens or Cornish?
I prefer the the ones that look like Broad Rock, so it's all right.
Oh, okay, I got you.
That was some funny shit. That was good. That was great.
Always the one who rode the front seat, not the back.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm only 5'4", man. If somebody throws my keys on top of the refrigerator, I'm pissed. You know.
Hey, I'm taller than somebody in this chat room. I'm 5'7" on a good day, depending on which gas station.
Hell yeah. He understands what I'm talking about. Bottom dollar. Cheers to you, buddy. Cheers. Here
Cheers.
you go. Here you go. You got to do it the other way. It's bass backwards. There you go. There you go. Come on.
There we
Cheers. Hell yeah. My homie. He's
Oh, good
cool.
Lord.
So the bottom dollar. Thank you, by the way, for joining. Alan.
I'm glad y'all let me in here. I've had a good time.
What? Shit, anytime you roll through and I'm live, all you got to be like, hey, I want to join. I'll take and throw you the link, dude.
That's it, brother.
Yeah.
Shit, y'all don't need me no more. I done my job.
Well, you did something here?
Hell yeah, fuck. I've been telling y'all whole damn night we're going to kick y'all's asses, Arkansas. What the fuck?
Wow.
No, don't say wow. No, you gotta have a back more than that. He's like, no,
Oh, me.
Hey, Arkansas can, they have a good band.
Oh, shit.
Look at this big sexy. Big
My
sexy.
buddy Jason. I haven't seen Jason. It's my
Yeah,
buddy
I'm right.
Jason.
I'm big sexy.
Hey, Jason, what's
It's
going
all
on?
right. We all like to lie on here from time to time.
Hey, big sexy. Jason, what's up, big dog? Hope you're doing good tonight, brother.
Working. I do
I'm
everything.
sorry. I'm sorry. I still
So-
hope you're doing good.
So you liking a new job?
So, yeah, I'm doing good.
I hadn't talked to Jason in about a month or so. I was like, well, shit, I ain't know what the fuck was going on.
Dude, I don't get on until about. I don't get on and late. The other thing is like 2 or 3 in the morning. Now it's like an hour or 2.
You still driving a truck, or you doing something else now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice little dig head, 80-mile-an-hour truck. I can get shit done.
Hey, big sexy, I got a question for you, brother. You look cool as shit. You got headphones?
Do I have what?
Do you have headphones on? I don't want to announce this in front of the world. Can you? Is it just us talking?
Yeah.
It's just us
Yeah.
talking. Dude, you look like you smoke a shitload of weed. Is that because you look like
Believe
like that
it or not,
you had to say. That's all you had to say.
I'm actually allergic to. I'm allergic. No, I'm allergic to the THC. It makes people all over the place, like projectile across the room.
Really? Oh.
Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm allergic to THC, too. If you have any, send it to me. I'll dispose of it, brother.
Hey, my girl's got her medical card, so yeah, it's not from my house.
He said dropping their medical card. Sounds great.
My girl does, yeah. She gets that medical. She gets that medical shit.
Hey, man, I get that medical shit. Look at me. Wouldn't you give me that medical shit?
Yeah, we can all tell her
She
something.
says pretty good.
No, I'm just saying.
Is the medical better?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
I do.
Is it really? Yeah.
My understanding is it's a higher quality grade.
So,
hey, by the way,
do something for you guys without getting caught really quick. You guys ever wonder where they store all the parts to make a GM van from GM? Ever wonder?
Mm-hmm.
I want to send a special shout out.
Nice.
Here, he's cool as shit, dude. That dude is cool. I like Bob Dollar. I wish I had my name. I wish I had BlakeTv with my name.
The pack stores where they put all of them together. The whole mini facility. The one next door has all the robots in it.
Hey, I traded one of my good friends from Montana State. I traded her some deer jerky and some South Carolina wine. She made me the
Wow. Nice.
Hey, that's awesome, bro. That is
nice. Well, how's the family doing, Jason?
Good. I'm gonna jump on real quick. It's just gonna get busy and loud and you'll be able to hear me anyway. So I'll be on tonight at probably about 2 a.m. my time. All
right. Hey, Jason, it's nice to meet you, brother. I hope you come back, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Have a good night.
Nice to meet you, man.
But
cheers, man.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Hey, when we're done here, I'm gonna go live on my stream. Hell, I'm already got it loaded up. I'm gonna go live on my live stream.
There you go. You go live on your live stream. I'll go take a leak, and I'll take and come say hi on yours.
Yeah, I'll watch yours.
Damn right.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm too drunk.
Yeah, I might have to go to bed too, though. I'll go in there for a while. Man, we've been on here 3 hours, and we should.
Dude, me and Alan was on here down there 2 hours earlier today.
Yeah, me and Blake was on for almost 2 hours earlier today.
Dude, I am fucking hammered. Oh shit, we're still live. No, I'm not. I'm
Alan's Beer and Gaming. If you're hammered, it's fine. I think somebody with the name Beer. They expect somebody to at least be hammered. So tag you're it.
So
yeah, I was live on Facebook beforehand, had a little chat with somebody, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna go live on my stream. Then I seen Alan's was on. I was like, oh, they're talking about football. Let's jump in here. And
I'm really glad you came on here.
Hey, Bob Dollar, for real, brother. Thank you for jumping on, dude. That was awesome.
Fun. I had a good time.
Hell yeah. Hey, listen, next time we do it, you need to jump on again, homie. For real.
Oh yeah. Well, next time we do it, I'm gonna take and send him a message on Facebook. Like, hey,
do that.
You're able to. Here's a StreamYard for it.
This man knows his football. I know my football too, but I'm so fucked up right now that I couldn't beat Madden on rookie mode.
Hopefully this year I can pay a little bit more attention to the games that are going on, especially college.
Yeah,
I love Carolina as far as the Panthers, but I hate Cam Newton, so I really don't watch NFL. Yeah. So,
hey, Bottom Dollar, would you like to wear a cowboy hat? Not like a real cowboy hat, but like with the star on it. You can be the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, come on. No, wait a minute, damn shit. We don't need this shit. No, we don't need that. Would you like to be a Cowboy? Come to the dark side. We're going to win.
If I have to pick a team, I'm either going with the Raiders or I'm going with the Houston Texans this year.
Oh, I thought you was going to pick my Chiefs.
I thought you was going to pick my Cowboys.
Hey, this thing about the NFL,
why don't you pick his Colts? His Colts are good. Even though they do have somebody outside of Andrew Luck.
I follow players in the NFL, so
Yeah.
I follow my Clemson boys. So
I'm like you. I'm more in the NCAA.
The Colts
Yeah,
are my
what-
team,
what-
but I played the fantasy football, so I kind of same way. I follow players more than I do
Yeah.
even my own team.
Now, Sammy Watkins lit it up.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I got Sammy Watkins. I had him
Chiefs,
on the
Chiefs,
bench. I had him on the bench, and I still won in fantasy football.
Hey.
That's the shit right there.
Go.
That's the shit. That's the Kansas City Chiefs.
No, I'm glad to have Sammy Watkins, man. He showed out.
He showed out, man. And Deshaun did too. That stupid fucking play.
Yeah.
God, at the end of that game, why do you run a zone defense? They only had to get 7 yards to get field goal range. Why do you run a zone defense?
Hey Jay, he knows what it's like now to be an Arkansas fan. He knows that what it's like.
Not
Why?
a little
Why?
taste.
If they'd have played man up and block, whatever, if they'd had a chance to block or just blitz something. Deshaun showed his ass and got him back to play, and then they had to get to the field goal range. Why play a zone defense, prevent defense? Why?
And again, he knows what it's like to be an Arkansas fan.
It was aggravating to watch.
It wasn't quite as bad as that, but you know.
Bullshit. It is bad. It's bad.
I'm going ahead and I'm going to end this stream.
Yeah, I gotta get.
I appreciate y'all joining me. Anybody that's still watching, the two people that are watching, I'm probably one of them because I've got it up so I can switch, just make sure nobody.
Subscribe to that guy. Sub to him.
Subscribe to Jeremy, subscribe to Blake, and then subscribe to Bottom Dollar. Subscribe to me if you want to.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Everybody
Cheers,
have
guys.
a lovely evening.
I'm gonna get live here in a minute on Bottom Dollar Outdoors. So
There you go.
Go.
$5 outdoors. Go to
Yeah.
his page.
y'all still up, join in, and we'll continue the chat. So anybody needs to go to bed again.
Thanks for having us, man. Thanks for having us.
Alan, thank you, brother. Jay, thanks for being here. $5. Nice to meet you, homie. I sub to your channel. God bless you, brother.
Thank you, Blake.
Family. Thank you to the family. So,
Cheers, everybody, and peace out.
peace out. Cheers. Oh, shit. This ain't a beer. Okay. No.